All right, we are live again. It is 10 a.m. sharp. Look at the time. Might as well be syndicated. Your girl is here, and your girl is queer, and she's happy to be here. Y'all, good morning, good morning, good morning. What are we doing today? Look what we got here. I had a little project off stream. I wanted to go back to Final Fantasy free to play. I apologize. I severely apologize, y'all. I did a derp. I subscribed to the game when I should not have done so, and I had to walk it back. Had to make a fresh new account, y'all. Had to do it because I wanted to go back to free to play. I came to the conclusion, I said, you know what? Can't really afford to pay 2 subs to these kinds of games. I can do 1, that's realistic, but not 2, not as of right now. So I'm back to free to play, and also I wanted to be free to play. When I started this, I tricked myself into subscribing. When I started this little adventure, I thought to myself, oh, wouldn't it be cool to do everything possible in the game that a person can do free to play before moving on to subscription? And I got away from it, y'all. I did a derp. Now I'm back. And I'm about to show you what we got on deck, y'all. You see the stream title? You know what we're doing today? We're going to become a fucking ninja, y'all. A gosh darn ninja. Not a ninja turtle. Not a ninja turtle, a ninja kitty, y'all. Sand Kitty's back. We had to make her on the Goblin server, y'all. Let me turn on some desktop audio now. I need to make a new little thing, a new source for my start screen that mutes desktop automatically. Yeah, I need to do that. But that's besides the point. Y'all seen Kitty's back. We had to make her on the Goblin server because we couldn't make Natalie Exo. Well, actually, no, Balmung was locked. But we're basically, y'all, we're an immigrant. Y'all, the borders are open to Balmung. All you got to do is just go right across them, y'all. I got my little boat or whatever. I climbed the fucking fence. The border guards didn't get me. I made my character on the Goblin server, but look where the fuck I am, y'all. I'm on Balmung anyway. They can't stop me. It don't matter your fucking border policy. I'm the goddamn Sand Kitty. I will not be stopped so easily. Okay, fuck the border patrol. You will not deport me, motherfuckers. I'm here on Balmung, and there's nothing you can do about it. Try to stop me. Y'all, I got fresh hot coffee. I'm gonna show you what I did here in a second. Girl's been working hard off stream. Also, I got other things to tell you as well. I'm pretty happy this morning despite everything. Let me get a sip of coffee while it's fresh and hot. First sip, best sip? You bet your bottom dollar it is. Oh, my Lanta. Oh, it's good. Y'all, I'm going to be a little extra sniffly today. I buckle up, y'all. Put your goddamn seatbelts on, okay? Mommy's sick, but she didn't fucking call in. You know, yesterday I was telling you like my throat was getting a little sore toward the end there. It does that sometimes. I'm something of a yapper, you know. A bit of a motor mouth, some say. But you know what? Fuck those people. If you can't appreciate a talkative girl, I just don't know what to tell you. It's better than sitting around, you know, acting all bored and stuff. But yeah, I woke up at 5 a.m. this morning. And I couldn't go back to sleep. I laid there. I finally fell asleep and then the alarm clock went off. But yeah, I woke up. My head's all stuffed up. My nose is stopped up. Now it's dry. Now it's like really sniffly. My throat's sore and my head hurts. But I am not here to complain to y'all. I'm here to show you a good time. There's Seal. I'm just sitting over here in my own little world. Seal says, hi, Nat. Hey, Seal. How are you this morning? I hope you're doing good. I'm doing pretty good despite having something of a cold. I was determined not to let it stop me, and it hasn't so far. I was very focused. I was very focused coming into this morning. I'm very excited. I got stuff to show you. I got a little show and tell. Let me get a sip of coffee again. We're going in again. Second sip. Not best sip, but pretty damn good. Everybody knows it. Oh my. Seal says, excuse me. I apologize, y'all. I might be a lot more sniffly and snotty today. I might have to clear my throat some more often than usual, but I'll try to mute my mic when I need to do that. But Seal says, I'm doing my best. Sorry to hear you're a little sick. Thank you, Seal. I appreciate the well wishes. I do. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I would have got it from, Seal. I only left that. I went to the trash pile, let's see, yesterday. I had a bit to do. I did some cleaning. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday, but also I went to the trash pile, but I wasn't near anybody. But I went to town last week, you know, to pay some bills and get groceries and stuff. So that's probably where I got it. You know, and there's Callie. Callie says, hello, everyone. Arms outstretched. Hello, Callie. I hope you are doing well this morning. I got a little touch of a coldy poo over here. I was just telling Sil, I woke up at like 5 a.m. My head was all stuffed up. And I couldn't go back to sleep. But I said, you know what? I'll stream and I get energy from streaming. So I said, I'll stream and that'll make me feel better. And plus there was no way I was missing this stream today. This is what I've been waiting on. Let me show y'all this. Yeah, so I did this off stream and I got my kitty, my little sand kitty, Natalie XOXO. I got her back up in the same place in the story. I'm back on free to play now. And I was saying they can't keep me, y'all. Fuck the Border Patrol. Fuck their policies, y'all. They're not gonna deport my ass. I made this Natalie, this little sand kitty. I made her on Goblin. I made her on the Goblin server. But you know where we're at? We are on the Balmung server. So get fucked. I will not be deported. They can't stop me. I'm gonna run rampant on this server. I hop the fence and everything. I've always said Sand Kitty's very spry. Let me get a sip of coffee. But I tried to get on Balmung, like, to make my character, but they locked the server. So I'm like a permanent visitor now. Yeah, Callie says, oh no. Yeah, I'm a little under the weather. I'm a little more sniffly than usual. Let's see. Okay, but yes, I got right back. So look right here. I'm level 31. I think today is the day of the ninja. I think I'm going... Oh, I've only got one player commendation. Well, that's abysmal. What the fuck are these people thinking? Why would I not have hundreds of them? That's very rude. Huh. Not every day people get a beautiful sand kitty in their group. Gosh. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to jump into it. Let's get going. It's going to be a heck of an adventure today. So I'm going to pick up, I think I'm going to try to focus, I'll focus on the rogues quest, my job quest. And yeah, so I got up to the same exact place. So believe in your schliff, and cloying victory. This is exactly where I left off on my my subscription. No tongue-tied bullshit. But it's where I left off on my subscribed account. I had to start over, and I did this in like a week or two. I'm proud of myself. I've been on the ball. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so we're starting right off with this duty. I failed this duty last time on stream, so I'm gonna do it, y'all. It's gonna happen. I can be very determined sometimes. Like yesterday, I couldn't believe how much fun I had with the horrific visions. I really got into that. That was hella fun. Okay. Gosh, she looks like the Stage Puff Marshmallow girl in that coat. That's Perry Moo Harimu. Little Perry Moo. And also this... if they give me a second here. Let's see. I'm trying to remember where the cutscene picks up. Are they going to find whatchamacallit? Yes. This is where, gosh, I can't think of her name. She got hurt and they were trying to find, oh my gosh, I can't think of her name. But here's Jack. Jack says, the fog picked a grand night to roll in thick. This makes things interesting. Well, yes, it does, Jack. Yeah, there she is. Okay. Malala, that's her name. Okay, I ain't trying to spoil it for you if y'all don't remember, or maybe you wasn't around then. I'm not sure. Because this was, yeah, you were. Oh, yeah, y'all were, yes. But everybody might not have been, so I don't want to spoil it. I'm so excited, y'all. Gosh, it's been over, it's like 5 weeks, and what a betrayal, y'all. What a betrayal of people that followed me for Final Fantasy, and they love it. And I didn't play it for them for 5 weeks, y'all. I dropped the damn ball. You hate to see it, but I'm back now. I'm making good on it. Here's Malala. She says, our presence on the streets is far too thin. She's got all kind of gosh darn sass on her for such a little thing. Like, she's punching well above her fucking weight, y'all. She says, where are the reinforcements I ordered? And she's also, she's got a feather in her cap. I'm sure there's a song about that. I just don't have the brain cells for it. Let's see. Yellow Jacket. Okay, yeah, this is a Yellow Jacket boy. He says, my apologies, Captain. There just aren't any more soldiers to spare. The bulk of our forces has already been assigned to guard not only the Admiral, but a number of high-ranking personnel as well. Aha! Malala says, unacceptable. What could Commodore Raynor be thinking? There are dangerous criminals stalking the city as we speak. Fuck yeah, Malala, get on that boy. Get all up in his shit. Malala says, call in squads from the outpost if you must, but I want to see our security tightened and the populace properly protected. This boy doesn't take orders very well. I guess she's going to have to put the strap on, y'all. She's going to have to peg this ass. Oh, me. It's too early for that, goddammit. Let me get a sip of coffee. Maybe that'll straighten me out. Oh. The yellow jacket says, but Captain, you see, you can't get good help. You tell them to do something and it's all buts and shoulds and yada yadas. He says, we can't be certain the pirates' plan hasn't changed. If we consider the possibility that they've switched to a target outside the walls, it would be folly to weaken those defenses. I mean, goddamn, imagine what Malala must be thinking right now. She's like, I'm the goddamn captain. The fuck, boy, listen to me. Okay, you done got too big for your britches. Also, you know, you could tie your shirt up a little bit tighter here. I mean, my God, that is a deep V. I mean, you could see the belly button. It's probably yay long in here. Also, the fuck is he wearing swimming goggles for? Ay, ay, ay. She says, you've made your point, Sergeant. Return to your post. That's right, Malala. Look at the stance on her, y'all. God, she's uppity as hell for somebody that's only got a dueling pistol, y'all. It only holds 2 shots. Where does all this confidence? Y'all, she's sawed off like probably comes up to a normal person's kneecap. She's got a goddamn dueling pistol that only holds 2 rounds. Huh? We can only aspire to be as confident as Malala. Look how she carries herself, y'all. Very impressive girl she is. She says, once all is lost, it is far too late to question what one should have done. Yeah, it's too late to do it, but that don't mean you won't do it, 'cause I'll be goddamn if you won't. You'll be swimming through those memories of failure. Who dis? Oh, we know he's evil because he's darkly garbed. Y'all, this is how we understand, you know, what evil is. His battle axe is black. His garb is dark. And also, his haircut, my God. That's a blowout. That's a blowout. I'm going to tell you right now, that's more than just hairspray in that hair. That's probably sea salt. Y'all ever tried that? You know, back in my days of being a boy. Or acting like one anyway. Whatever the case may be, I don't know. I ain't got the fucking brain cells for it. But back in those days, you know, I had longer hair. It was probably about, and I would floof it up, y'all. I would wear what they call a quiff. Y'all know what I mean? And I had to start with mousse. This is the only way to get that shit to stay up. It was a three product fucking process, y'all. It was like, okay, blow dry it. But before you blow dry it, put mousse in it. Okay, when you get it mostly dry, then you put sea salt in it, sea salt spray, and that gets it really uppity. And then you finish it off when it's fully dry, like you put freeze spray on your hands, hairspray, and then work it through with the hands, and that shit'll stick up. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, I mean, this is a different class of criminal right here. Oh, it really is, because that's exactly what he did. So Malala says, Malala says, you seem troubled, sir. Perhaps I can be of assist, and she gets cut off. Uh-oh, he disarmed her. Oh, oh my gosh. They didn't look at the name they gave him. The smirking Lalafell. Gosh. He's looking smug as hell. I guess when you're smug, you do be smirking, don't you? I like to smirk. I'm a smirk enjoyer, y'all. Let's see. I've been dying to meet you, lass. Okay. He says, hey, keen to set eyes on the bold yellow belly, what cost our crew a fortune in Udon coin. Oh, okay. So he thinks we ripped him off. Well, not ripped him off, but cost him, you know, his money. Y'all, I feel like I got a hair on my tongue. The fuck? Hold on. Hold on. I gotta mute my mic. Oh, goddamn, y'all. I think it went down my throat. I think I just swallowed a hair, but at least it wasn't mine, so it wasn't like, wait a minute. Whose is it? God, oh my God. Let me get a sip of coffee. At least maybe I can wash it down. This is terrible. It's like when you get choked on spaghetti. Y'all ever have that? You didn't chew your damn spaghetti or your noodles good enough and you got a long ass one down your throat. Oh, I'd rather have a cock down my throat any day. It's a lot easier to get those out. Well, is it? Depends on the person, you know, that put it there. The fuck? Shut the fuck up. God damn. It's TMI. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Get a sip of coffee and shut up. God damn. Inappropriate. Malala. Seal's laughing, smiling. Let's see. Malala. Okay, focus. Malala, you're an executioner. One of Abishir's men. Okay, she's still got the determined look. I remember this scene, y'all. I'm not gonna comment on it though. Let's see. You've strayed too far into a world you don't understand, lass. Your eyes is fixed on the light of justice, leaving you blind to the chasm opening up at your feet. Strong words. Strong words from Abishir's men here. Man, he's not two of him. Just the one. Really like half of one, honestly. Oh. Gosh. I was kind of torn once I realized that you have to go through this scene to get to the little duty. I started to say maybe I'll skip it because I done it, but actually I wanted to kind of just go through it again and remind myself of exactly where I was in the story. So I think it's good that we're doing it. So Abishir's man says, at least they'll say you died with your boots on. Very rude. The yellow belly won't be bothering us no more, Captain. As for the mine, the lads'll have it primed in the front of the witch by the time ye get there. Well, my God, he's just too happy with himself to have killed a little cute thing, little uppity thing like our girl Malala there. Ain't nothing to be happy about. I remember when I went through this originally, this shit fucked me up, y'all. It got my emotions going. It about got the waterworks turned on because I was rather attached to Malala. And I still got hope that they're going to get her help. Because I think they left it Well, I don't want to spoil it. I'm going to quit yapping. So this is a Bishir right here, the big ball boy. Okay. He says, good, not long now, afore we drag that bitch Admiral, her pretty tower, and all her simpering curs down to the bottom of the sea. He says, then I'll raise our flags on the ruins of the mizzenmast and lead our brethren in a return to the old ways of blood and plunder. Y'all, that reminds me a lot of Blood and Thunder from WoW. You know, that's what the orcs be saying. Or at least the Horde. I wonder if they stole a touch of inspiration from that. And I remember being like, get her some help. Do something, you drunk fuck. This fucker flees the scene, y'all. A goddamn coward. Ibrious citizen says, should not have had that last bottle. Hiccup. Bottlish. The wife is gonna kill me. It's hard to do a fake hiccup, y'all. He says, hey, what's that then? Well, it's a little girl, a little lady that you should fucking be helping. Watch him. Piece of garbage. They really made this sad. Malala says, not after... Wait a minute. Let me get a sip of coffee. Try to read it the way she would be talking right now. Not after the command room. They mean to bring down the entire tower. Maybe that's right. If the missing mast falls, the bridges will follow. Half the city will. Bless her heart. She's reaching up toward the light, y'all. Don't go toward the light, Malala. Don't do it. It's a scam. The light is a scam. Malala says, please, you must help me. The danger far greater than we. And she trails off. Ibrious citizen says, bloody hells, it's July. Well, no shit, Sherlock, you silly fuck. Says, oh no, I didn't see nothing. Didn't see nothing. You dumb fuck, get her some help, you god. Holy. I hate this boy. Seal. That's funny. Seal says, I see the light. It's offering a crypto coin with guaranteed 2x my investment. That's hilarious, Seal. God. Damn. Let me get a sip of coffee. Poor little Malala. She says, please, you must send word. So someone must be told. And then she Well, hopefully she didn't let go for good. Y'all, I'm telling you, y'all, I'm a girl of mighty faith. This is not, I don't accept that this is the last we'll see of Malala. I believe that she's going to be okay. It's got more endings than Return of the King, y'all. She just fake died. She did a theatrical death, and now she's still yapping. God, I'm telling you, this girl's a goddamn cat, y'all. She's got 9 lives, because I swear to God, that was 8 of them right there. Well, Malala says, I'm trying to have a somber moment, Malala. Let me sit with my sadness. You can't do this to me. Malala says, how did you... Wait, 10 minutes remaining to complete it. What the fuck it talking about? You put my quest on a timer? These motherfuckers, what? What the hell? Damn, I must be really slow. Seal's laughing. She says, that's also what happens when Natalie dies. You know what? Probably. You know, I'll be in the casket, y'all. It'll be an open service. Like, I'll already have been embalmed and everything. And then I'll be reaching up, like the people will be going past me, and I'll be reaching up saying, goodbye again. And they'll be like, no, honey, just shh. Just close your eyes. You're dead. Okay, put your hand down. And they'll put my hand back down. They'll like push it back down in the casket. Huh? Oh my. So here's Jack. I got 10 minutes, y'all. They got me on a fucking timer. What is that about? He's looking at her little pea shooter over there. Jack says, your valiant and forthright weapon. You could have heard that single pistol shot from miles away. And that's their word for miles, y'all. They got M's, miles, moms, and yawms. And as you guessed it, just replace the first letter, and you got what they're talking about. And Jack says, can I just stop yapping for a minute and complete the quiz? Jack says, weren't hard to guess what happened. Well, my guess would have been Malala shot someone successfully, but she did a derp. I guess me and Malala's got a lot more in common than I realized. She derped on the pistol draw, y'all. She's no fucking Doc Holliday. She's pretty good, but sis ain't Doc Holliday, okay? She's not your Huckleberry. Here's Perry Muhari Moo, little cutie pie. Says, I poked the yellow jackets on me way over. A healer will be along shortly, so we got some help coming. Jack says, Benny, that means we've only one last thing to do. And what's that, Jack? We gotta go whoop some ass, right? Here's Malala again, y'all. Damn, they must have gave her like a shot of epinephrine or something off camera, because I swear to God, this girl, she's got never die energy. She says, we have never been allies, but I beg of you. I bet I only have like 5 minutes left. Hurry, Malala. Here she goes again, reaching. My gosh. She says, you must stop them. Save the city. Also, she didn't laugh after she said that. My bad. I fucked that up. Jack says, Ah, lass, you know you didn't need to ask. Taking down mad coves and biting back what was bitten is our job. Well, if it were up to me, you know, us thieves wouldn't have to have no jobs. We would just be stealing all the time. You know, and peddling our stolen wares. But no, we got to be ethical because we think we pirates. Like we half pirates, half rogues, whatever. Jack says, you all set then? Yep. There's Vakibby with the chew jaw. She's a fellow sand kitty just like me. She says, ready, Jack. Harry Moo says, always. And of course I'm in. I'm the fucking main character, y'all. I got to carry this shit. Carry these fuckers on my back. Jack says, then let's go cloy that sarcophagus and fit a bishir for a new coffin. Well, let's go, Jack. Let's not mince words, boy. Let's not stand on ceremony here. Let's get it fucking done. Oh my God, and now I've only got 4 minutes. We got to hurry, y'all. We got to really whoop some ass. Let's see. Let's see. It usually, I think I figured out something playing off stream, is that it's always kill the ads first. And they'll give you like additional instructions as you go. Little Perry Moo over there sounding off. That's right, Perry Moo, sound off like you got a pair, boy. Let them know you got some cojones on you. He's like, I might be little, but I got a fucking nutsack like a goddamn apple. Let's see. Here we go. That's what my friend told me one time, and I thought that was mighty strange. He said, yeah, I got a nutsack like an apple. And I said, oh, okay. I said, you know, when I followed up, I paused for a minute to think about it. And I said, because it was the inevitable question of, in what way? Because, is it red and shiny, or what's going on down there? And he looked at me and cocked his head, and he was like, oh, fuck you. Exactly. That's what I'm saying, Seal. Like, let me see that thing. Like, this is show and tell time. You just made this into show and tell. Because Seal says, can I see? Oh, get out of the bullshit. Why am I so zoomed in? That ain't right. 2 minutes and 27 seconds. We better hurry up. I'm killing as fast as I can. We're about to start on the bishir. He's right there. I'm gonna save my little cooldown for him. There we go. Okay, now we start on him. Oh, get out the bullshit. Damn it. Poorly timed cooldown usage. Not very late. Not at all. And also, I used it on the wrong guy, I think. Yes, I did. God. How many ways can she fuck this up? Minute and a half. Throw the daggers. There we go. We're doing it. I think we're going to be fine. We're going to sweep the leg. Goddamn Karate Kid. Fucking Ralph Macchio, y'all. Easy. Y'all, his name's a Bishir Badwind. Does that mean he's got like really bad gas? Does he need to take some Tums or some Rolaids, maybe some Mylanta? Maybe he needs to stop eating all the spicy food. Maybe it's a little too many chili beans here and there. Like, you don't have to put the hot sauce in it. You know, you might think you have to do it, but you don't. Almost dead, 5%. Boop. Roundhouse kick. Easy spinning kick. How the fuck is he still dead? I mean, still dead? How is he still alive? What do I need to do? Oh, find and destroy the detonators. Oh, god damn it, y'all. What the fuck? Oh my god. The hell? They're not over there? I've got 14 seconds. I'm about to fuck up. We done fucked up. Damn it. Damn it all to hell, y'all. Where are the detonators at? Here's one. Here, okay. Kill the detonator. Damn it. Wah, wah, wah. It's okay. We can do it again real quick. Oh my god, it's bright out here. Hold on. I want to turn down the sound effects just a touch. They up in my damn ear too much. System config, sound. Sound effects. Let me turn them down to 10. Yeah, that ought to be good. Close that. Okay. Seal says, that's like when a girl says, my nipples are pierced. You always gotta say, no way. Can I say? Yes. Exactly, Seal. Seal says, flashbanged. Yep. I got fucked. I goofed. It was a gaff. We yaffled, y'all. It was a touch of yaffling. I think we'll recover, though. I got let me clear my throat, y'all. Okay, let's try again. It'll be a lot easier this time because, like, actually read the goddamn thing so you know what to do. We'll just do normal. I like to do the normal difficulty. Like what I like to see what the devs kind of intended. Let's skip this because it's gonna do that whole cutscene again. Okay, now we got 30 minutes, y'all. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kill the ads that are around this year, and then I'm gonna go do the detonators. Oh, well wait, I think I kind of have to do that. Okay, and then like the quest step updates. Because right now it says defeat the reformist. Okay. Let's see. Okay. The blood, kill this guy, kill the gunner, there we go. Alright, he's dead, we'll move forward. Y'all get up there and start doing your thing. I hope to God, this is my big hope, y'all, is that when I become a ninja today, that's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. It's a big ass deal. I'm very excited about it. That I get an AoE ability, y'all, because who does not like spinning to win? I love spinning to win. It just makes everything nice and neat and simple. And that's how I like things. Kill this thing. Yes, the bloody executioner. Get fucked. Take yourself a little dirt nap. Take some time to yourself, you know, let your family know you need a casket and everything. Well, your friends will have to do that, you know, if we leave any alive. Far as I know, dead people can't arrange their own funerals. I mean, you know, some people are goddamn industrious, y'all. You don't want to rule it out. I plan on arranging mine, so. Let's see. Kill the steersman. I swear to God, it sounds like it's just as loud as it was before I turned the sound down by 50%. Okay, hold on. Let's kill the ads. Right, so we'll kill the ads and then we'll go for the detonators. And we'll come back for Abyss here. Okay, I think, what, is there one more? No, that's all of them. Okay, we go this way. We'll spring it, y'all. Got them goddamn runner's legs. Pays to be a sand kitty. This is one. We'll kill the seamster. The fuck is he a seamster, y'all? Like, my God, is that somebody that, like, you know, does knitting? I mean, that's a seamstress, right? They do knitting, they do crocheting work. Like, the fuck did a Bishir employ a seamster into combat? I believe a Bishir's a touch tarded, y'all. He's a little tarded. Okay, because look, I don't want to judge seamsters and seamstresses. Maybe they're very capable of combat. Who knows? Here's another detonator. And this is a boat swain. I got no idea what that is. I know that it's in fact associated with a boat, but I don't know if they steer the boat. I don't know if they row the boat. Also, sometimes rowing the boat can be the same thing as steering the boat. But you never know. Kill the detonator. It's dead. Easy peasy. One more? Well, where could it possibly be? The fuck? You can't go through them areas. You know, they marked them off. Let me go see. Maybe it's back this way. We'll go this way one more time and then I'll go back that way. See if it's back there. Maybe I just missed one. Oh, yes, you could go down the little rampy poo. Yes, the verticality gets me all the time, y'all. Where'd they put the fucking detonator at? Here it is. Gotta fight the little loadsman. Oh my God, blow my fucking eyes out, you little piece of shit. What the hell was that? Yeah, really, I mean, wait. What? Are you joking? Oh my God, so you've got a timer within the main timer. I missed that. Let me try again. Oh my goodness. So as soon as we can't kill the ads, y'all. We can't do it. Like when we get to what's his name and the thing updates, we have to be Jane on the fucking spot and go get them detonators. But I know exactly where they're at now. I know exactly. Hold on. Hold on. Let's pull off of this for just a second. Because I need to take a little breaky poo in a couple of minutes. Let me pull off of this for just a second. Yeah. Skip the cutscene. Let me leave here. How do you leave this thing? I don't even know if you can. Well, gosh darn it. Here's what I'm gonna do. Okay. God damn, I hate fucking ads, y'all. They just piss me. There's no goddamn... I'm gonna go back to just pre-roll only, y'all. Because this shit pisses me off when I need to take a break and I have to try to time it with an ad and I get caught in some shit like this. It's like, I know pre-rolls are like worse for the channel. But like... or they're worse for growth, is what everybody says. But I hate trying to micromanage this crap. It just pisses me off. Okay, kill the little whatchamacallit. I think we'll be safe to take a break, yeah. Let's kill this one. Because I do have to pay as well. Okay, do this, do that. What are my abilities? That's a spinning edge. This is a gust slash. And this is Aeolian edge. Them two, I mean, my gosh. Fancy names. Okay, let's kill the ads. I think as soon as... Wait, it's updating the quest right now, I think. No, it's still on defeat the reformers. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Okay, now it's updated. I'm gonna kill this guy, get him off of me. Okay. See, it don't show that they're... Look at this, destroy detonators. It doesn't give it like a, it doesn't give it a separate timer. So I thought I still had 27 minutes to last time. So let me get the detonators dead. And I'm gonna do this shit. I'm gonna like straight up do this. Let's go, let's do like this. We're just gonna kill them really fast and then kill the people that come with me. Okay, run down here. Let me go get this one. Okay. And then we're gonna run back up. Kill this detonator. Dead. Okay, and then we got to get the one on the top floor that's just over our heads here. I'm balling, y'all. We fucking balling. Gonna do it. Then I'm gonna kill these 3 guys, and then I'm gonna take that little breaky poo. Okay, now let's kill them. We doing it. Kill them fast. Don't stand in no bullshit. Heal yourself. Get this guy. Actually, I need to kill him. He's nuking the fuck out of me. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna go take a little break just in a second. I gotta kill these guys so I don't die. Oh, fuck. Kill him, please. I'm using cooldowns. Please die. I got to pay. Just die, would you? Okay, okay, we're safe now. I'm safe. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Wait, I'm back, I'm back, I'm back. But what is this? What happened? Did the Bashir kill the people? Like, no way. I guess so. The fuck? Oh my god. Okay, okay. You know what? It don't matter. I will do it again. I'll do it again. Where's the quest at? Where's the thing? Wait, did they do it? Did they beat it? No, they didn't beat the... Did they beat it without me? And I done skipped the... No, Malala was knocked out and dead. Oh my Lanta. I'm so confused. Why am I going back to the road? Hang on, we're at the Aft Castle. Where's the Aetherite? I'm confused. Let me see what it says. Oh fuck, I skipped part of the damn quest. Shit. So they'd already got Malala a help and everything. Oh. Say, y'all. I didn't derp that hard. Come on. Let's see. Fisherman's Guild. Let's go back to the Fisherman's Guild. I mean the Rose Guild. Now we are derping. Ay, ay, ay. Dang it. Yes, enter the Rose Guild. let's see what Jack has to say here. Ho there, Natalie. It'll be nice to finally have been a bit of rest, eh? The job never ends, but even a dimber damber like myself needs to breathe every now and again. This man considers himself a dimber damber. Oh my. I don't know what that is, but I'm not sure I like the sound of it. And your venturing mates must be wondering where you've got to. That was a proper assignment, but I'm glad you decided to see it through. Okay. I'm thinking we've moved ahead in the quest. You've proven to be a stalwart protector of the code, even if this ain't truly your world. What are you, wait. What are you talking about, boy? This ain't truly my world. What? What's he saying? I'm just as much as a rogue as anybody else. Y'all, I've got all kind of goddamn rogue cred. Look how big my daggers are. Would they be that damn big if I wasn't like just oozing fucking rogue cred everywhere? They're fucking huge. They're big as I am. You see all the karate kicks I can do? Fucking roundhouse, question mark kick, I can sweep the leg. I'm hella juicy, y'all. He's questioning my cred, I feel. He says, when you walk back into the Lightmans, you'll have to find your own code to uphold. And what? Hold on, he about got me tongue-tied, y'all. It's this damn pirate speak, y'all. It messes me up. It's a lot for my little noodle to process. Jack says, and when you do, you'll have the skills you learn in the shadow to help you defend it. He says, well, what's more than enough prattle out of me? Your travels might take you far and wide, Natalie, but you know you're always welcome here at the Sisters. Yeah, I think y'all, am I graduating? Is this graduation day? Am I going to get a degree in Rogue? And then we're going to start the master's program for Ninja? Is that what's going to happen? I sure as heck hope so. I hate we missed that part of the quest, but y'all, did you see? They got little Malala the help she needed, and she was back just as uppity as hell. I thought they were replaying the start of the scenario again because I failed it. If I would have just slowed my little ass down and paid attention, y'all, I completely fucked that up. And I'm a little bit upset about it, honestly. But as I always say, y'all, it does not do to dwell. And you know what'll help me process the failure? I got Let me clear my throat before I speak, y'all. I'm a little snotty this morning. I'm a touch under the weather. But fresh hot coffee, that always lifts my spirits, y'all. Let me have a sip. I hadn't had the first sip. You know first sip, best sip. Not telling y'all nothing. Oh my. It just makes me want to sing a song of joy, y'all. It's just beautiful. The aroma, the taste, the mouthfeel. Oh my. Oh, it's got me smacking my lips. Okay, let's see. Oh, god damn, boy. What did you get? You see how they do me. Look at this. A toad skin jacket after all of that. I ain't never seen nobody. Okay, I mean, I'm all about alligator skin, y'all. Alligator skin, you know, mink, you know, just to name a few things I like in my animal product, you know, that I wear on the body. But like, toad skin jacket, who the fuck walks around? And I mean, you imagine going to a party and somebody's like, oh yeah, I like that jacket you got, and the person's like, you know, looking smug, talking about, oh yeah, it's toad skin. I mean, never happened, and it never will. Steel Soleil. I guess that's Salette. Maybe I'm churching it up. Maybe it's Salette. Salette. I don't want that. Okay, let me just compare to what I have. Okay, this will just say item level. As the notorious Vol says, just go by item level. Let's see. 30. Okay, so that's a 4. Come on, brain, do the stuff. 4. 6. 5, actually. Gosh. Brain, please. Okay, 7. So let's go with the boots. I swear though, I don't really want to be wearing those steel toe shoes. That's not very ninja like. Aren't we supposed to wear, like, I don't know, what do they call them? Toe shoes, almost. That's what y'all, people are like, oh, toe shoes are so new, they're so cool. You know, you see these goddamn hippies wearing them at fucking music festivals and shit. But also hippies like to go barefooted. It's really a sight. It's really disgusting. I don't want to talk about it. I mean, these people got fucked up feet too. I mean, they don't cut their toenails. God damn. Let me get a sip of coffee. But yeah, people's like, yeah, these toe shoes, they're the new hot thing. It's like, don't you know that came from fucking samurai? Like, y'all know that samurai were the first people, not only toe shoes, but samurais were also the first peoples to ever wear sandals over socks. And you think I'm lying? Look it up. I mean, you see these people at Walmart, they besmirch these people at Walmart when they come in with the Adidas sandals over their socks. But I'm going to tell you right now, that's some elite shit, y'all. That's some goddamn ninja shit, because that's what the samurais do. Anyway, give me my goddamn steel-toed boots so I can be clomping around. How am I going to be quiet with these on? Hi. Okay, let's see. Achievement on. Okay, good. This one. Oh my God. Don't talk about. You don't give me time to read nothing. I'm not a fast reader. I don't even know where to look at achievements at. Damn this game. Just damn it. Makes me want to curse. And I'm trying to stop. It's not very ladylike. I see myself on a VOD when I'm looking for clips and it's all F this, F that, GD over here, look at this, look at that. I mean, fuck. Let me see. It's just not very demure, you know. Let me see. Watch list. I don't even. What am I doing? Completed. Where do you. Here it. Gosh, it's right there, y'all. If it was a snake, it would have bit me. This one. I'm sick, y'all. If I'm derping extra today, I apologize. This one time at level 30. It's like this one time at band camp. Complete any one of the discipline of War Magic class quests available at level 30. So I got my Chavy. But I didn't complete that, though. That wasn't a level 30 quest, was it? I thought that was the 25 one. Yoshi P. Hey, bro. Hey. Listen, let mommy yap at you. You getting a little bit ahead of yourself because that was a level 25 quest. This should be the level 30 one. You see? You see? Look at that. Look at it. See, mommy knows a thing or two. Yoshi P. Hit my line, boy. I need you to make some amendments, okay? You done goofed over there, Square Enix. I know you watched the channel. Get that fixed. That achievement should be awarded after I complete this quest. This quest is called Peasants by Day, Ninjas by Night. It's got 6,000 spirits. Soul of the Ninja. It says, oh my gosh, look how cool it looks. It looks like a shuriken. Y'all, am I going to get ninja stars? I love ninja stars. It says, upon the surface of this multi-aspected crystal are carved the myriad deeds of ninjas from eras past. Oh, and there's some kind of symbol. It says 10. Okay, it says make the ritual of mudra hand gesture for heaven. Oh, cool. It's got 2 charges. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills, mudra and ninjutsu upon execution. Conversely, the execution of weapon skills triggers the cooldown of this action. Oh, so vice versa. Is that what they're saying? Because I don't understand it said this way, but if you would have said vice versa, I would understood it. It's just like when people say to me plastic, I don't understand what they mean, but if they say polyethylene, I gotcha. Accepty. Okay, we're back with Jack. Jack says, Natalie, keep your stabber sharpened, I hope. Jack, look who you fucking talking to, boy. God, my stabbers ain't never dull. I sharpen them every single time I murder someone. I'll sharpen these fucking daggers in the midst of battle. Think I won't. You know how cats will be fighting. I am a sand kitty after all. Okay, everybody knows it. It's well established. But I'm like any other cat. You know how when cats be fighting, they'll stop and start grooming themselves right then and there, and and one sees the other one doing it, and he mirrors that behavior. It's like, oh, you let me lick my paw, now I'm gonna comb my fucking hair, and then they go right back to fighting. I'm the same way with my daggers. But he says, yeah, keep your stabber sharp. Says, because I've got a job to be done. And I reckon the Dimber Damber, what put the executioners on the chopping block, is just one to do the doing. Well, wait a minute. I just noticed something. Hold on, let me get a sip of coffee. He thinks he's going to get that by me. Think again. Yeah, Jack, you noticed that at the start of the conversation, he referred to himself as a Dimber Damber. And now he's saying Dimber Damber again. So that means he's talking about himself. That he put them executioners on the chopping block and not me. Okay. Now, I know I had to take a break and I was a little AFK there, but that don't mean Jack gets to go stealing all the credit. Because he don't. Excuse me, y'all. I don't mean to be sighing on the mic so heavily. Gosh. Jack says, my men have sighted some shifty types round Wineport of late. Not code-breaking curs so far as I know. And that's the rub. We don't know half as much about them as I'd like. Okay, I guess that's where Sand Kitty comes in. They claim to be simple peasants, refugees from some far-flung realm, but I don't know how many peasants what skulk about in the dark man's as much as they've been doing. Well, look, Jack, I think that's just 'cause you a little bit too goddamn nosy if you ask me. Like, why are you stalking peasants, Jack? Like, does the Rogue Guild consider themselves to be like the CIA of Final Fantasy? Is that what they doing? Like, we wiretapping people's phones, like we listening to people's goddamn cell phone conversations and stuff. Jack says, I mean, just leave the peasants alone, Jack. You ain't got to be spying on people. He's probably peeking in women's fucking windows, like watching them take showers. If I knew, look at him, y'all. Tell me he don't do that. Does this look like a man that doesn't do that? And yes, I'm casting aspersions, y'all. I'm doing it. I'm besmirching. Let me get a sip of coffee. I'm pretty sure he's one of those peeper types, y'all, even though he ain't got that mustache. He ain't got the peeper mustache. But I think, you know, I'm pretty sure Vakebi told me she thought she saw him looking through her window the other night. And when she turned to look, you know, she saw something of his grim visage in the mirror, and she turned to look, and then it was gone. Yeah, he was watching her get dressed, y'all. He was putting the peepers on her booty. And that ain't right. So here's Jack. He says, so long... Wait, did I read that already? Pay attention, girl. What the fuck you doing? What are you doing? Jack says, so long as they're not breaking the code, they can do as they please. That's right, Jack. I would say if they're breaking the code, that's when you start, like, following them. You don't just be looking at random people, like, insinuating that they're committing crimes. That's not how this shit works, Jack. It's not how any of this works. In a law-abiding, civilized society, you basically leave people the fuck alone until they've done something wrong. Huh. But being who they are, it falls to us to look into the matter and make sure that's all Bob. I don't know what he means by Bob, but I'm going to carry on. I'm going to assume it means like all good. I'm just going to use the context clues. Yeah. Jack says, as my gut tells me, this may be a two-rogue job. I've sent Underfoot. Oh, Underfoot, y'all. That's Perry Moo, Harry Moo on ahead. So put your best beater cases. What? He says, so pull on your best beater cases, head to Wineport, and meet him there. Okay, I can do that. Yes, I can. Let me get a sip of coffee, y'all. Okay. Okay, what is that on Jack's? Let me look at this. Let me zoom in a little bit. Is that his watch? Maybe it's a canteen, actually. Jack keeps a water canteen on him that's all fancified and everything. Okay, Jack. I see you, boy. You gotta keep that drip stellar, y'all. Got to keep it fucking stellar. Let's exit the guild. We're gonna go find Underfoot. My chin's itching. I thought I would share that with y'all. You know, for a touch of solidarity. Let's see. Let me just look around a second. It helps me to like ground myself. Sometimes I just go floating up into the clouds, y'all. And like I use a grounding technique, so I look around. It helps in games too. Like you just look around and you try to list off, I think, what is it, 4 or 5? You try to touch on every sense, smell something, see something, hear something, etc. It actually helps. It helps with anxiety as well. If you ever get any anxiety, do a grounding technique. Let's see. Okay. I's derping. Let me see here. Oh my God. Oh my good gosh. Y'all, we're not attuned to freaking wine port. Say it ain't so. Let me look. Costa del Sol. So, okay, we'll go to... Wait a minute. Don't get ahead of yourself, girl. Just hold on. You about to do some stupid shit again. Let's see. Is there a way? No, you can't sell over there. I reckon I'll go to Middle Lenosha. I mean, it's hard. Do I go here, run up, and then come through like this? Or do I go here, run up, and come? I think we'll do it this way. We'll go to Costa del Sol and head north. Yeah, heading north, y'all. Like a bird. Like a bird during the winter. Wait a minute, that didn't make no goddamn sense. I think it's the other way around. In the summer? Oh, goddamn, y'all. Oh, goddamn. Never mind. I'm going up this way. Let me get this chocobo key real quick. Get that? Booyah! He says, well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a chocobo porter? Not right now, sir. You have a nice day, though. Let me get back on the Mountie Poo. There's Val Sharon, y'all. Says, good morning, friends. Good morning, Val. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good this morning. I'm doing quite well. I'm a little bit under the weather, but I ain't never let that stop me from having fun before. And I'm not about to do it today either. Let me get a sip of coffee. Woke up at 5 a.m., Val. Val says, doing good. Feel better. Thank you, Val. I appreciate them well wishes. Let's see, am I going the right way? Oh, so the ferry goes across here. Okay, well, I better be able to take that ferry. I'm going to be upsetty spaghetti if I can't. But I woke up at gosh darn 5 a.m., Val. I forgot to tell y'all about these dreams I was having. It was crazy as hell. I was just rolling through dreams. That's like two nights in a row. But I woke up at 5 a.m. I couldn't go back to sleep. Maybe I fell asleep around 7 or 7:30. I don't know. But I was pretty sick and my head was all stopped up and mess. But I was having these dreams, and I had this dream. I'll tell you about it. I think it means something, and I think I'm sniffing around what it means, but it's kind of vague. I think dreams are very important. A lot of people... Let's see, we're going to Raincatcher Gully. Okay, let's go. A lot of people say, oh yeah, dreams are just random. I don't believe that. Not for a single second, because I've had dreams in my life where they kind of predicted things, but I didn't have the wisdom to listen to it. I did not at that point in my life have the wisdom to take the warning. And I fucking paid for it like a motherfucker too. And that from that point on, I started saying, okay, when I have a dream that I remember, I'm gonna try to understand what this means in like a broad context. But this dream last night was just wild, y'all. It was like a nightmare. Especially if they're recurring. And Val says, dreams can be crazy. Oh, yes. They sure can. Seal says, if dreams are predictions, I can't wait to have sex with Bowser. Oh my, Seal, it's definitely in your future. My goodness. Oh, and when you do, I hope his cock is just as big as they always said it was. You know, Princess Toadstool, she was putting some rumors out there about it. You know, she said it was littler than what people might have expected, but I don't believe it. I think she's just besmirching y'all. Sometimes them girls be doing that, trying to ruin that boy's reputation. Val's laughing and says, "It can happen. Have hope." That's right, Seal. Seal's laughing and says, "Thanks, Nat. I'm glad you have my best interest in mind." That's right. And I always, anybody that enjoys a penis, you know, anybody that likes them penises, you know, I always say that I hope your next one's the biggest and best one you've ever had. And if you like them vaginas, you like that pussy, I hope it's the tightest little thing and just the cutest little thing you've ever seen. Yeah. That's how I feel about it. I'm always well-wishing. Oh, my. Let me get the little chocobo keep thing. There we go. I don't need to hire you right now. I'll let you know if there comes a, you know, a need in the future. Okay, so we got to Wineport. Here's Perry Moo over here. Little underfoot. Val says, "So fancy." Yeah. Pussy. Perry Moo Harry Moo says, "Natalie, when Jack said he'd be sending one of the guild's canniest morts along after me, I had a feeling it might be you." Okay, so now Jack's calling me a canny mort. You know, I ain't got the fucking faintest what that means, but in this context, I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that he's like, it's high praise. Okay, that's how I choose to take it. Underfoot says, "Now I'd love to tell you old Underfoot's already whittling the whole scrap on our friends, but truth is, I've turned up more questions than answers." Says, "They claim to hail from the South Seas Isles, but me little birds at Malevolin's Gate..." Wait. Milvan's Gate swear to the last man that that's some piss poor mummery. There's no record of any ship sailing into port. Okay, I'm glad Perry Moo's staying on top of things, y'all. He's checking the fucking records over here. Perry Moo says, "Looks like it falls to you and me to take a closer snilch, eh? I hope you brought your sharpest stabbers, as there's no one telling who's where." Y'all, why is my stabbers, I want to know this, every goddamn time, and I hadn't forgot about telling y'all about the dream, by the way. That's still top of mind, but this is even topper of mind, okay? It might as well be sat right on top of my goddamn little head, y'all. But, why is my stabbers always in question? I mean, I understand we're rogues, but I've got the goddamn stabbiest stabbers anybody has ever seen. Jack's wanting to know if they're sharp. You know, Jack's like, "Have you sharpened them?" Now Perry Moo's talking about, "Have I sharpened them?" Like, yes, they're fucking sharpened. I done told them I sharpen them all the fucking time, y'all. In the midst of battle, even. Gosh, they're never not sharp. Stop questioning me. You never, like, this is you don't ask a rogue, look, you don't ask a lady how goddamn old she is. You don't never do that. Okay, just like you don't ask a rogue about their stabbers. Okay, just assume they're sharp. Like razor blades, practically. No, they're like scalpels, is what it's like. It's a number 10 scalpel, practically. I don't know much about scalpels, but I have heard, a doctor once before say, hand me a number 10, please. I don't know. Maybe that's sharp. Maybe it refers to the size of it. I really don't know. So I'm just going to move on. But Perry Moose says, did you hear that, lass? Either old Underfoot's gone daft or some mort just screamed out for dear life. Well, Underfoot, I gotta say, I didn't hear no screaming, And I got 2 good ears. Perry Moose says, something tells me our little task is about to take a turn for the interesting. What say we go see what's what? Well, I'd love to do that. You're the one that's yapping, Perry Moo, not me. It ain't me. Let's go, boy. There he goes. Taking off just as fast as them little legs can carry him. Cute little bastard. All right, we're going up here. We're going to Wineport. Just cute as a damn little button, y'all. Also, that's cute, too. Let me just have a look, see. Are those pink flowers? Y'all, they're pretty. I think they're pink. My hair's pink, so maybe. Yeah, close enough. It's close enough. It don't matter. They're pretty. That's all I need to know. Oh my God. Oh my God. They look at her name, y'all. Fuck. She's a queer maid. Okay. Well, let them know. I mean, some people, they like to advertise their sexuality. It's whatever. They went and just named her Queer Maid. Oh, let me get off my hair. She's got a touch of the dramatist in her, y'all. Okay, she says, have mercy. I am but a simple milkmaid. No, you're not. That's not how you advertise yourself. You're a queer milkmaid, okay? It says so on your name badge. Don't try to lie to me. Yeah, y'all, she be licking the pussy. Says, not a single gill to my name. Not a single one? Well, how'd you get them clothes, girl? They hand them down to you. You got a coin on. You don't try to lie to me, y'all. She's about to... she's gonna give me some line about why she needs money, y'all. I feel it coming. Why's all these people dead? Did she kill... I'm just realizing the scene I walked up on, y'all. Did she kill these people? Perry Moo says, rest easy, last. My friend and I don't mean you no harm. Though I must say you've got me curious. Just what in the name of the 12 happened here? Well, Perry Moo, I think it's obvious. I don't think we need to ask her any further questions. I think we need to take her into custody for the charge of murder, y'all. It's bloody murder. These men are dead, and she's right here. It's simple arithmetic, y'all. Call me Sherlock Holmes. Let me get a sip of coffee. She done did a crime, is what she did. And she thought she would get away with it too. But I got news for her. Not on my watch. Go ahead, girl, tell me some lies. Oh, she won't even look at me. She won't even look at me, y'all. She's gonna talk to Perry Moo Harry Moo. Huh, it's disrespectful. My nose is itching. She says, I had just come to town to purchase some supplies. No sooner had I walked through the gates than I was suddenly accosted by 3 burly drunkards who demanded that I hand over all of my possessions. Yeah, I don't buy it. Why are they all dead? That's what I want to know. That's what I want to know? That's what I want to know, y'all. It's just a simple word. I can say it. She says, to my good fortune, it seems the men have partaken a bit too heavily. When they saw the meager contents of my coin purse, they began to squabble amongst themselves. A fist fight ensued, and before I knew it, the 3 men were lying on the ground as you see them now. Oh, so they went and fought themselves, did they? Is that what you're telling me? Huh. I'm not sure I believe that. Let's see what Perry Moo's gonna say to her. Perry Moo says, sounds like Nemea smiled upon you today, lass. Though, might I suggest you be a bit more careful on your next visit. All manner of scurvy sorts frequent these parts, and you'll find that not all of them are blundering lackwits like your friends here. Yeah, Perry Moo, that's not the direction I would have went. I would have tilted, you know, no trial, no jury, just electric chair. Or very potentially hanging. Yeah, actually, I think electric chair is more appropriate for her. Yeah. We just fry her up. You know, marinate her a little bit, fry her up. Yeah. And I don't know why Perry Moo gets to decide her fate. I should get to pick. There should be a dialogue option, whether or not I believe she's guilty or whatever. Let me decide. She says, thank you, excuse me, thank you for your concern, good sir, and rest assured that I will take your words to heart. Good day to the both of you. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, y'all. Just imagine me kicking sand on her. Like I'm kicking fucking sand right now. Watch Perry Moo have some bullshit to say. Watch this. See? You see? I knew it. Perry Moo says, well, Natalie, how'd the girl's wit strike you? Well, I believe I've made myself quite clear. I think she's rebel scum, and she's part of a goddamn rebel alliance. And she needs the electric chair. She's lying about all of this. She assaulted these men. She injured them, y'all. For no reason. They come up on her. I'll tell y'all exactly what happened. Let me get a sip of coffee. I know exactly what happened here. She's a milkmaid, right? What do? They milk cows. She was over here milking her cow right in the middle of the town square. Very inappropriate. And of course, these wonderful gentlemen had a problem with that. Because that's naughty behavior, sitting here milking a fucking cow in town square. And they come up and said, hey lady, what are you doing? And she's like, well, can't you see I'm just milking my cow right here? And she gets all fucking uppity and squirts them in the eye with the goddamn cow's titties. And they, of course, they get mad about it. And they come at her. And she's fucking hella skilled, y'all. She's like some kind of goddamn infiltrator or something, you know. You know, she's working for, the adder's nest or whatever it's called. And I know that doesn't make any sense, but just go along with it, okay? And she gets up and just beats the shit out of these men, and she slams her head into the concrete until they're all dead. She does it one at a time in each of the men. So there's one guy and he's getting his head smashed into the pavement until it cracks like a fucking watermelon. And their friends are just in shock. And she grabs the next guy and she takes him down to the ground and starts smashing his head until it pops. And then she does that with the final person. And then before you know it, they're all fucking dead, and the cow runs off, you know, squirting milk everywhere, and then here we are. That's what's really happened. Okay? That's how I see it in my mind. Also, I still hadn't forgot about telling y'all about that dream. Well, I had until I just thought about it. Is that technically forgetting about it if you remember it? I forgot about it for a period of time and then I remembered it. I don't know. Let me get a sip of coffee. It's above my pay grade. Huh. So what did you think of the girl? Mummery, I say. Mummery. That's exactly where I'm at with it. Or I could say seemed like a upright. No, she did not. There was nothing upright about her. Goddamn Satan incarnate. Satan. Now let's see what Perry Moo's got to say about that. He says, you too? I was thinking the same. No, it's Perry. Perry Moo. Perry Moo. If you were I took you for having a larger nutsack than that, Perry Moo. I heard it was like an apple. Okay, that's what I heard. But you sat right there and went along with her like a goddamn simp. Perry Moo, that's what you did. If you thought that, why didn't you say it? I'll tell you why he didn't say it, because he didn't think it. He did not think that, y'all. He's just going along with me because he's goddamn too agreeable to disagree with me. That's all it is. He's a pussy. He's a damn pussy, y'all. You see it right here. I thought better of Underfoot. Now we've seen his true colors now. But Perry Moo says, you too? I was thinking the same. Squabbling amongst themselves. Just look, there's barely a scratch on any of these louts. Yeah? Y'all, and I'm going to take a little breaky po in just a couple of minutes. Perry Moo says, hey, I'd wager there's more to the rum doxy. What? Y'all, they be using terms I ain't got the faintest, y'all. There's more to the rum doxy. Excuse me, y'all. He had something of a burp there. Then she's letting on. Come, let's go on the drag and see what she might be hiding. God, y'all, I had missed this game. I am so glad I leveled this character up again on free to play. And that's my mission now, is to just shuck all the good out of free to play that I possibly can. And I know I can do it because I'm really good at sucking. Oh my gosh. That was a mistake. I'm going to go over here. Ay. But I would have been a damn fool not to finish it. When I see it, I take it, y'all. When I see it, they'll never say I didn't swing at a fucking ball. Let me tell you. My baseball coach certainly would have never said that. I'd rather a swing and a miss than a no swing at all. Okay, here's Perry. Oh my God, y'all, the goddamn queer milkmaid is going on a fucking terror. Look at, y'all, see what I told you? You see what I said? She's got all that. She has, it is ice in that woman's veins, y'all. Look at the murdering. 3 more people dead, and one of them appears to be a woman. That's right, this lady kills women too. She's a damn lady killer. I don't mean to say she's a pimp. She's just a lady killer, as in she actually performs murder on ladies. Okay, y'all, I gotta go take that break. I got a pee-pee, and I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all. I'm back. And I'm glad to be back. It did me good to get stood up and go relieve myself. And heat the coffee back up. Okay, where was I at? Let me see. Let me just have a little, let me get my bearings straight. Ouch. I hit my toe on something. Okay. Perry Moo Harry Moo. The girl's killing people. The queer milkmaid. She's killing people. Okay. Oh, y'all, let me tell you about the dream. Like, what a fucking tease. Just tell them about the dream. Like, just do it this time. It was crazy. Y'all, it was like... So, I was lost. Okay? I was lost, and it was around... I was like on the outskirts of a very large city. And I could see the big city. And the city was so big that it made me feel small, and I was lost, and it was very scary, and I was I didn't have any shoes on, and I didn't have a vehicle, and I didn't know what city it was, and I was too afraid to ask anybody where I was because I didn't want to look crazy as hell. And like I was walking down, like I was outside the city walking down like a rural country road toward it, but the big skyscrapers, you could see them up in the distance, and it was very scary. I don't know why, but I felt very lost. And I went to this place, and it was like a Chinese brothel, y'all. I'm not shitting you. I know it's wild. That was the best I could make out of it. And so there was these girls coming and going. And they gave me like a little garage to stay in. And this one came to me, y'all, and she gave me like, I don't even know if this is a thing or not, but she gave me this mask. And they were wearing like little cutesy masks too. But she gave me this mask, but the mask she gave me was way too small to wear. And so I didn't really know what to do with it. But I remember waking up after that, and I was like, okay, there's some grand theme here, and I'm just not smart enough to figure it out. But it was, it was wild. It was absolutely wild. But that was the dream. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, it's hot as heck. Okay, so Perry Moo says, and a right mess we've got here. You reckon these coves got on the wrong side of our lass? One thing's for sure, they're no more peasants than you and I. One look at those stabbers tell me that much. Yeah, so finally Perry Moo's putting it together. This girl's going around, our little milkmaid is going around dunking on people, y'all. And acting hella innocent. She's not. I had the right of it from the start, y'all. So, oh, here's somebody. This guy's still alive. It's a man in peasant garb. Okay, he's a serf. Says, I have failed. I beg of you, take this and return it to Master Oboro, to Lady Subame. And I hope I said that right. And if I didn't, don't hit my line. Perry Moo says, it's too late. The poor sod's dead. As for this stone, your guess is as good as mine. A lucky charm of sorts. Mayhap? Well, mayhap, I reckon. Maybe it's the ninja thing we need. Maybe it's the ninja soul. Is this how we get it? This boy had it in his pocket. Maybe that girl's looking for it. And she killed this boy. And she overlooked it, and now I'm gonna find it. I don't know, but I'm eager to find out, y'all. Underfoot says, any road, we'd best start moving. Our dew beaters, afore the lash gets away, her footprints lead in the direction of Upper Lenosha. Okay, let's go to Upper Lenosha, little feller. Let's get a move on. Little fucker runs mighty fast to have them short ass legs. Them little legs doing work, I'm gonna tell you what. You would think he'd be wasted on cross country like Gimli, but he's not. That boy fast as hell. Let me get on my mount. That's one way to catch him. Oh, we're crossing the border. Upper Lenosha. Okay. Oh, look at that. A little water sprite in a mossy stone path. Ain't it cute? Jump over the water. Step on the water, break your father's back. I did it, y'all. Did you see that? That's what you call linguistics. I just made it work. I'm like Eminem, goddamn. You know, he could make words rhyme that aren't supposed to rhyme. I remember he had an interview with Matt Lauer. I don't know who's the gay boy on CNN, the Silver Fox, and everybody was surprised he was gay when he came out. I wasn't surprised, y'all. Cooper, what's his name? Something Cooper. I can't remember. Fuck me. Anyway, Anderson Cooper is his goddamn name. I don't know how I dug that up. It's been years since I watched any news or cared about it. Anyway, let me beat this thing's ass. Get off your horse. It's not a horse. Get off your bird. Okay. Well, why ain't my thing working? I can't. Oh, he stunned me, y'all. That's inappropriate. Don't do that. It's not fair. I'm the one that's supposed to do the stunning, y'all. I'm the stunner. #1 stunner. Yeah. I got them hip hop vibes in me, y'all. A lot of people don't know it. They say, oh, she's just a country girl. She can't appreciate hip hop. But it's not true. It's not, y'all. I'm hella into it, you know. Hello, fellow hip hop enjoyers. You know, nice to see you. I like Drake. I like Master P. I like DMX, Eminem, all the greats, Lil Wayne, Common, The Weeknd. I know it, y'all. I could go on and on. You think I can't? I certainly can. Let me get a sip of coffee. But I like country music too. Don't take me the wrong way. I love it. I just like all music. Electronic music, you know, the EDM, the metal, the classic rock. All love it. Old, new, in between. I'm just yapping, y'all. Don't mind me. Oh, she hides. Oh, we found her. We found the murderer, y'all. Lucky me. We could just put the rope right up here and you know, noose her up. Stretch her neck right here, y'all. Why are they putting she ain't the Riddler, y'all. We know she's the queer milkmaid. It's well established. But she's got question marks. She hides behind a tree as if that could hide her from me. Oh no, it's somebody off screen saying that, y'all. I tell you, I got 2 brain cells and they don't get along very well. Oh, it's a ninja. She's got, y'all, that's like some kind of purple or pink in between. Oh my God. What is she drawn? She's the raccoon. Y'all, it's the coon. From South Park. Y'all remember that episode where Cartman's like, I'm the coon, and he's like doing a version of Batman? It's hilarious. Okay, okay, they're going to call her the eccentric Easterner. Yeah. Y'all, let me calm down a touch. Let me just calm myself down. I feel like I'm getting a little... I'm spinning just a touch. Let me get a sip of coffee. I don't want to get too excited. I feel it's not good for me. For some reason, I don't know why. Eccentric Easterner. She says she didn't really think she could fool me with those silly rags, did she? Or did she? Perhaps she's not as clever as we believed. So okay, I told you, this girl is a ninja in disguise, y'all. Okay, that's what's going on. Now I'm thinking, like, let me think ahead. What has this girl done? I'm not going to read this just yet. So she tried to leave the Ninja Brotherhood, didn't she? Or we'll just call it a sisterhood for now, because there's like two chicks. One of them's probably a ninja. The other one is a ninja. So she tried to get out, y'all. That's what she tried to do. She deserted. She tried to leave the Ninja Sisterhood, and just when she thought she was out, they pulled her back in. Okay. Let me read this. The Easterner says, and a mysterious savior rushes to the damsel's defense. Such bravery, such compassion. Well, goddamn it, I'm the warrior of light. Okay. Now don't start your uppity mess with me, girl. I don't care if you're from the north, south, east, or west. I don't give a fuck. I stay strapped and I will pull up. So you better tread carefully, okay? I don't fucking play no games. She says, such folly. Little does she know that the girl is more than capable of taking care of herself. I realize that. I was the first person. Let the record show, y'all. Write it in your diary, put it in your journal, whatever you do, but let the record show. Where's my, I can't think of the name of it. Let me get a sip of coffee. Maybe it'll come to me. The stenographer. That's the word. Let the stenographer. Hey, start typing. Let the record show that I already knew that this girl was murking on people before anybody else. And Perry Muharimu tried to say he knew, but we know that he didn't, y'all. We established that he needed some assertiveness training, and he ain't never got it. How the fuck, you know what? How the fuck you in the Rose Guild if you so agreeable? Let me get a sip of coffee. Says, okay, I read that part. I saw her crouching, y'all. She like crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Is that what that's a movie, right? I've never seen it. It's just a very common movie name, I believe. Let me just have a look at her. She's got a little rope around her forehead. Is that to keep her head from getting any larger? I think that's probably what's going on. Yeah. She says, and right on cue, Obero the Dim leaps onto the scene to save his dear little swallow in the most unsurprising surprise attack the realm has ever seen. Uh-huh. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's not just a sisterhood, y'all. They ain't discriminating. They let the boys in, too. Good on them. Good on them. You love to see it. Okay, but he's got a nice scar on his face. Yeah. Somebody slashed him over the eye. He's lucky he didn't lose that eyeball. Obero says, cease your rambling I got tongue-tied. Let me try that again. I'm doing it again. Just start over, silly. Cease your ramblings, Karasu, before I rip that tongue from your bloody beak. Oh, strong words from Oboro. You know what? I'm just going to call him Obro from now on. I like that a heck of a lot better. Obro. Yeah, he's Obro. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, look at her. She's got her shuriken right there. You know, that'll dull it. You don't want to put your shuriken in the dirt, y'all. Like, that's not good. You know, that's not where you store your shuriken. Okay? Is that what your mama taught you? No, she fucking didn't. You know better than that. Pick it up. Put it in your pocket. That's your lucky shuriken. Okay, Karasu says, Yow! Our hero is wounded. A stab through the heart. His childhood friends stand before him, blades drawn and hate in their eyes. Oh, the tragedy of it all. The audience sobs. Well, ain't she the theatrical type? God damn, it's all theatrics with her. Karasu says, and what's this? A couple of bit players who have forgotten to leave the stage. Did no one tell them their part in the play is long since over? Well, don't mind me. I'm just a fly on the wall over here. I'm training to become a ninja. It's gonna happen today, y'all. Oh shit. Y'all, she literally just tried to fucking murder me. Okay. We're not cool anymore, Karasu. What if I hadn't been paying attention and that would have stuck square between my eyes, y'all? I would be dead as fuck. I'd be deader than fuck, actually. How dead as fuck? It's very dead, okay. She says, oh ho, and the faceless rogue shows surprising skill. Perhaps she's yet has a role to play. I will say this much, unlike a certain someone, at least you intrigue me. Well, I'm glad I could, intrigue you. Yeah, I mean, you just tried to murder me. Don't really know what else to say. She got me tongue-tied, y'all. Okay, but she says, Karasu says, but other matters demand our hero's attention. Wait, is she referring to herself as the hero? Because y'all. No. Ain't nobody stealing mommy's thunder. I'm the goddamn hero. I'm the fucking warrior of light. God damn it. I will not be upstaged by some goddamn fucking uppity ninja, y'all. That's got herself painted up silly as all hell. Let me get a sip of coffee. But she says, and so the first act must draw to a close. Come, my pet. Okay. Who's her pet? This boy. It must be. Bless his heart. She's got this young man on a leash, y'all. Well, at least he ain't like Buscarin. Y'all remember Sussy Bussy. Buscarin was wearing a collar. At least this boy ain't doing that. Oh my. I apologize. I'm burping and hiccuping. My little body just betraying me at every corner, y'all. Left, right, and center. But he says, wait, Karasu. Ever quick to retreat that one. Y'all, for fuck's sake. Yoshi. Are you watching? I know you're logged out and you're on another account watching, so I don't see that it says Yoshi P. I know you're here though, boy. I can tell when you're here, like my Yoshi P sense is tingling. Give this woman some fucking dignity. Please put her an actual name. Queer maid. Yoshi, the fuck, bro? Come on, comb your fucking hair out of your eyes for once so you can see the shit you're doing. God, let me get a sip of coffee. One day I'll have Yoshi on the channel and do an interview with him, and we'll get to the bottom of this bullshit. Same with Ian Fuzzy Koalas. Let's see. She says, the two from Wineport. Did you follow me here? No, I just happened to come up here like to some shithole place for no reason and be stood around, you know, while all this happened. It was just a coinky dink. That's all it was. I hope I didn't just get an eyelash in my eye, y'all. That would be a major setback for me. Like, it could put me out of commission for several days, maybe even weeks. I would go to the emergency room. I've done it before. Think I hadn't. Think again. Harry Moo says, hold on, I still got to rub my eye. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. I thought I had a spider crawling on my face. God, it was a hair. Okay, it's just I needed to sweep my hair out of my face. That's what it was. Okay, crisis averted, y'all. Cancel the emergency room. Call and cancel the ambulance. You know, I thought they were going to have to get an OR ready. That's short for operating room. That's not funny. That's not even funny, goddamn. Perry Moo says, beg pardon, miss. My friend and I are here on behalf of the dutiful sisters, and you, sister, have some questions to answer. Well, you know what? I'm glad Underfoot finally found his damn spine, y'all. Took him long enough. And what is that he's wearing around his neck? Shark's teeth. Y'all, did you know when I was young, when I was a little kid, when I was just a kiddo, y'all, I had a shark's tooth necklace. I had a few of them. My daddy used to like to get them for me when we go to the beach. Damn right, I'd be wearing a shark tooth necklace. And I would do that thing. What do you do at the beach? Like you ride, it's not a surfboard, it's a bodyboard. I used to love that. I'd do that with my dad. We'd ride the bodyboards on the waves together. That was a hell of a lot of, that's a good memory. Yeah. That takes me back somewhere. But okay, yes, the girl has questions to answer. Perry Moo says, I've lived on Underbelly, Society long ago, to recognize when a man's more than he seems. Well, Perry Moo, she's not a man, Perry Moo. This is a woman. It's a woman, Perry Moo. What are you talking? Hello? He says, so make this easy for us, lass. Just who exactly are you? And what are you doing here? And here's hoping for both your sakes that it doesn't involve breaking no code. Well, Perry Moo, that's a double negative, so that would imply that you wanted her to break the code. Okay, just to be clear, I just wanted you to know that, Perry Moo. You know, but yes, it's okay. Let's go forward. Obro says, so you are the rogues of whom I've heard so much. Forgive me. We were all... I apologize. Let me try again. Forgive me. We were remiss in not seeking you out sooner. Very well. You shall know all there is to know. Obro says, my name is Obro, and she is Subame. We hail from a village in Doma, several thousand miles across the sea. We are, but perhaps you have no word for what we are. Yeah, I know what you are. You're some type of ninja, just like a ninja turtle, except you're a human. In our own tongue, one might call us shinobi. Ah, okay, getting fancy on me. Getting real fancy on me. Okay, he's taking me back to the days of Ninja Gaiden. Y'all, if you ever played that wonderful game. And that's what they fancy themselves. You know, they say they're the shinobi. Okay, Perry Moo says, Doma, the imperial province. Subame says, the same, though it did not have to be so. Our countrymen fought with honor against the might of Garlemald. What we lacked in number, we made up for it with martial prowess. It was a battle we could have won had we not been betrayed by one of our own. Oh my gosh, was it that girl? Because I'm telling you right now, she's all kind of murderous, y'all. She tried to fucking slay me right in front of everybody. Not one fuck did she give. Not a single one, not a single iota of a fuck. Let me get a sip of coffee. Subame says, our every secret, our every move known to our foe, the tide of battle turned on the morrow. Thousands of our countrymen were slaughtered, and at day's end, Doma remained under the imperial yoke. Damn. That's rough, Subame. That's rough. That's bad news. We gotta, we gotta get these, lift these shinobi out from under the might of the Imperial Legion, y'all. We got to, elevate our cause somehow. They're playing that sad music, y'all. Obro says, the traitorous Kerr joined the Imperial ranks as chief of their covert operatives, or so they say. That is the man you just met. Wait, the fuck you talking about? Karasu was a man. Y'all, did we see the same person? Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. I thought Karasu was a chick. I thought the name lined up. I thought everything lined up to point to chick, but she wasn't no chick, y'all. In fact, he's letting us know that she had a dick. Okay, but chicks can have dicks. My gosh. Everything's so goddamn complicated, y'all. I'm just gonna move on. He says, though I am loath to call him a man. Okay, and that's because, he don't think that he comports himself as a quote-unquote real man. Okay, wouldn't be betraying him otherwise. To this day, okay, Obro says, to this day, he whispers in the ears of the Garleans, making a mockery of those who once called him friend and brother, but no longer. My ears are popping, y'all. I think that's because I'm sick. It's extremely aggravating, because every time I talk, I'm hearing popping in my ears. We have come to Eorzea at our village elder's behest to see that Karasu pays for his crimes with his life. Oh, there's hatred in his tone, y'all. There's hatred, there's loathing, there's betrayal. Perry Moose says, come to meal a treacherous rook who blew the gab on his comrades? You sound like a right Benny Cove. Consider old Underfoot impressed. All right, calm down, little lad. Just calm yourself down. Obro says, forgive me. This land and its tongue are still new to us. Nonetheless, we were able to lure Karasu here, but more than a few of our comrades gave their lives in this effort. And now this? Was their sacrifice for naught? Well, very potentially, yet not necessarily. It really matters what I think, y'all. See, Sand Kitty's got something right here. They don't ever ask, I'm the goddamn hero, y'all. I'm the main character. And they hardly ever ask me what I think about things. And it's all that really matters. So Obro says, you have my gratitude. When one of our kind falls, tradition dictates that we return their soul to the village, that it may rest with our ancestors. Okay. Oh, I got a shiny object, y'all. I took the boy. Oh my God. I was right. I took the boy's soul. His very soul. That's fucked up, y'all. Gosh. No wonder Obro's surprised. He says, what? Our fallen brother's soul calls out to this woman? Could it be a sign? Are we fated to fight as one? Well, I reckon so. You know, I'd been planning this all along to become a very mighty and powerful ninja. A shinobi, as they call it. Very fancy. Very fancy indeed. You know, shinobi is just ninja churched up. That's all it is. Just dress it up a little bit. Put a dress on it, literally. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, oh gosh, y'all, I apologize. I got choked. I went for a sip and now I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Give me just a second. I'll get okay. Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay. Deep breath. Obro said, I would make these people yapping me up, y'all. Like when they put 3 people in a scene, it's 3x the yapping, y'all. Yoshi P. If nothing else, he's very good at math. Hang on just a sec. Okay, I'm still a little recovering from getting choked. Just bear with me, y'all. Hang on one second. Okay, maybe that got it. I muted my mic there. Sound like blow your eardrums out. Obro says, I would make you an offer. We will instruct you in our art. The art of ninjutsu. In return, you will share with us your knowledge of this land that it might serve us in our mission. Well, y'all, what do you think? Is that a fair trade? Let me cut my ceiling fan on. I think it's fair. I think that's good enough for me, y'all. I want to be a damn ninja. Oh, okay, bumping my mic. Here we go. Yes, I'll tell him all about our lands. Sabame says, oh bro, she is not Doman. She is not of the village. Girl, is that discrimination I detect? Okay. What happened to unity? What happened to the sisterhood? The fuck you talking about? You should be in prison for your goddamn crimes. Okay, she's murdered multiple people. How many is it? 6 or 7? And she dares come at me with this bullshit? Let me get a sip of coffee. I won't get choked this time. I'm on guard. I've got my guard up, okay? It's an easy sip. Okay, it was successful. Obro says, look around you, Sabame. Our brothers and sisters are oh wait, it was Karasu that did the murdering. We learned that. Okay, I derped. It's my bad. I get it wrong sometimes, y'all. It's okay. Okay, so in today's wait, let me read that other part. It says, our brothers and sisters are fallen or gravely wounded. And today's failure makes it all too clear. We cannot hope to stand against Karasu without knowing the lay of the land. And that's because ninjas are sneaky, y'all. They like to sneak around and like hide behind trees. If they don't know about the land, they won't know where all the good hiding trees are. You know, that's what he's on about. Also bushes. Bushes help as well. He'll hide in a bush. Whose bush? I don't know. But somebody's. Perry Mo. So can't say I'm thrilled. Okay, here's Perry Mo. Perry Mo says, can't say I'm thrilled at the prospect of losing a dimber damber like yourself, but hells, in my younger days, I'd like been keen to try my fams at some of those techniques myself. Well, maybe one day, Perry Moo, but you got a lot of growing up to do yet. You're not quite experienced enough. You're a little bit too agreeable. You can't be. You got to have a little meanness in you, you know, to really be a ninja. You got to be something of a bitch. And I got that going for me in fucking droves, y'all. Perry Moo says, and the more my waddlings take in, the more these two strike me as Benar and Benar folks. If you're keen to lend them your doddles, I'll not be the one to stand in your way. Y'all, I'm doing better reading this stuff today. Like, if you go back a month ago, the last time I played, they were getting me tongue-tied left and right with their pirate speak. But I'm doing pretty good with it today. Maybe I'm getting better at reading. Obro says, if you would know more, come to the dock storehouse at Raincatcher Gully. We shall await you there. Okay, we're going to go to the warehouse, y'all. That's where we're headed. Now we got to finish up with Perry Moo. Yeah, I want to do some stabbing, y'all. I want to get them ninja skills rolling. But Underfoot says, who'd have figured, eh? Any road, the choice is yours, Natalie. In the meantime, I'm going to be heading back to Limpslow Mensa and report to Jack before he comes and gives me a clout on the knob. Well, I don't reckon he would do that. I mean, goddamn. Didn't he just leave? No, that was the other boy. Oh, right. I'm getting Jack mixed up with the guy we were just talking to. I wonder if he's going to, dethrone Jack. Well, you got ninjas and you got rogues. Probably not. One of these days, I'll be the top of the Rogues Guild, y'all. You just watch. Have some faith in you, girl. We on our glow up. All right. We spoke with the queer maid. Very good. Let's go over here. Oh, got a little catch in my throat there. Oh, I knew something had aggroed on me. Gotta kill this thing real quick. Let me back up so I don't get another one. Why isn't my combo working? I don't know. Like, he's doing some pretty good damage to me. Oh, get out of that. Easy. Okay, let me see now. Let me see where it's at. Click on this. Zoom in a touch. Okay, we go to Wineport and then go down this way. Oh, you fuck. Really? No way. Sweep the leg. Roundhouse. Spinning crescent kick. Question mark kick. Finish it off. Fucking Chuck Norris, y'all. Come over here, boy. Get your ass whipped. I'm gonna beat him up behind this tree so his friends don't come over and interfere with this little touch of murdering we doing. Okay, now let me go over here. And let me get a sip of coffee while we travel. That'll help. I am so glad I got back to Final Fantasy though. I need to do some Minecraft too. Cause my gosh, I enjoy Minecraft and I haven't played it in a while. There's some games that I have let slide in the last month. The only game that's I always guarantee is WoW. WoW is locked in hardcore on Wednesday. But let's see. But I would like to rotate them, you know, rotate my games a bit. Thursday's been my rotating day for the last little bit, I guess. It used to be Saturday and Sunday, and then I got SWTOR. I can yap and run at the same time. Let's go down here. But then SWTOR got locked in on Saturday because it was so much fun. And then, you know, I went and got Oblivion remastered, and I love that, and that's kind of locked in on Sunday for a bit. But I can rotate, you know. I can rotate them out here and there. Bring them back. I'm just not a fan of doing split streams anymore where I do multiple games per stream. It's just too much work. Too much work. Let's see. And so we meet again. Okay, so we're back with Obro here. Look how fancy he's dressed up. I want that armor set. It says, am I to take your presence to mean that you have chosen to accept our offer? Nah, bro. That ain't why I'm here. Get a sip of coffee. I just wanted to see if you wanted to hang out, you know, go see a movie or something, get a drink at the bar. I just wanted to see if you wanted to chill a bit. Yes, accept Obro's offer. He says, thank you. I speak not only for myself and Tsubame, but for our entire village when I say that you have our profound gratitude. Well, thank you, Obro. Gosh, I like the way he said that. Yeah, put some props on me. Obro says, what I would tell you next, or says what I would, yeah, that is what he said. He says, I would tell you out of the earshot of strangers. Bayakubu has instructed me to let only trusted visitors through the doors behind me. Okay. And y'all, I'm going to take a little breaky poo in just a couple of minutes. He says, when he speaks to you, Ayame, you are to answer Kaide. You need not know what the words mean. Oh, I'll be goddamn. I'll just be goddamned, I will. You're not gonna have me saying some shit in a foreign language to another person that speaks that language and me not know what I'm saying to them. You know, I could just as easily be saying, you know, fuck me in my ass and my mouth in that order and not even know what I'm saying. I mean, goddamn, that's... I'm not doing it. He says, only that they will grant you entrance. Yeah, right. It's like speak, friend, and enter. That's what Gandalf tells his wife before he has sex with her, y'all. Oh my. Let's click on this guy. Okay, here we go. Ayame and Kaide. He says, okay, enter. All right. Oh, I forgot I had my ears pierced. Ain't that lovely, y'all? I need to get my ears pierced, y'all. I used to have my eyebrow pierced, and I kind of let that grow up. Okay, y'all. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes, y'all. Okay, y'all, I'm back. You know what time it is. Prepare your minds, bodies, and your very souls for the greatest, most phenomenal sound in all of the known universe, y'all. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Oh fuck, that Coke Zero got too excited, y'all. It squirted on my monitor. Oh my gosh. Luckily, I have a napkin and I can wipe it off. There we go, easy. That's what happens when you get too excited, y'all. You just go and pop, just out of nowhere. Comes out of nowhere sometimes. Get a sip of coffee. A sip of coffee? I think you mean a sip of Coke, girl. God damn. Are you sure you've got 2 brain cells? You might have overcounted. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Look at this, y'all. We're in the damn dojo. Oh my gosh. Look at here. Ain't it cool? Oh yeah, you can do your Bruce Lee shit like punch the wood. Hell yeah. Whack your forearms, build them up, make your shins really strong like in Bloodsport, like Van Damme. Yeah. You gotta kick them fucking bamboo trees, y'all. Just kick the shit out of them. One day you'll be able to chop them down with your legs. Just like Van Damme. Let me get another sip of Coke. That first sip was just paltry. Oh my. Too fine. Let me get another. It's making my it's making my mouth juicy. Oh, that's very nice. It's just lovely. Oh, cool. Here he goes. Obro says, welcome, Natalie. You stand within the provisional base of operations my people have established in your land of Eorzea. Oh, very cool. So wait just a minute. Eorzea's not the whole world. It's just a continent. Because I'm so confused. I thought Eorzea was like the whole world, but apparently not. Apparently it's just like a continent. Okay, I think I just learned something. He says, it may not look like much, either without or within. But that is precisely the point. We find it an ideal vantage point from which to observe the comings and goings of Karasu and his men without attracting undue attention to ourselves. Yeah, ninjas like to be sneaky, y'all. They do. That's why I wanted to be one. Sneaky, sneaky, y'all. It's the sneaky life for me. Obro says, my fallen brother saw you as a worthy inheritor to his soul. I mean, goddamn. Y'all, if somebody gives you their soul, yeah, I would say they think pretty highly of you. Gosh. Says, to honor his memory, I entrust it to you, but soul alone will not make you a shinobi. No, this will require training of the body and mind. Okay, just because you got the soul of a ninja, don't mean you got the other things you need. That's what he's saying. Don't get ahead of yourself, girl. All right, I'm taking it serious, y'all. He says, our art, the art of ninjutsu, originated with our ancestors many years ago. Since then, it has been passed down with each generation, mother to daughter, father to son. Okay? We draw power from the world around us, the heaven, the earth, and the hearts of man, and channel this power into physical form. I am told that this is similar to your concept of aether. Was it? I must confess that Eorzean words and ways remain unfamiliar to me. He says, how does this one channel this power, you ask? Through the use of mudra, hand gestures that call forth each of the three forms of energy of which I spoke. Oh, basically, I'm going to be, using sign language, y'all, to like scare my enemies. I'm going to use a bunch of hand gestures. Like basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use sign language to tell people, hey, you know what? I'm about to fuck you up. What do you think about that? And they're going to be like, oh, goddamn, she's crazy as fuck, y'all. We're a legion. We're a goddamn army. And she's over here using sign language to she's, oh my God, get away from her. Run for the fucking hills, y'all. She's crazy as fuck. And that's how we're going to do our shit, y'all. We're going to scare them, make them think we're crazy as fuck with sign language. Hell yeah. Let me get a sip of Coke. He says, the first mudra I will teach you will call power from the heavens. Okay. He says, in Doma, we call this 10. Okay. He says, you are eager to learn. Yes. Attune your soul to that of my fallen brother. Then approach me once more. It is then that your training will begin. Okay. I'm ready, y'all. We get the soul of the ninja and we get the ability 10. Complete. Ooh, ninja unlocked, y'all. I fucking did it. Mission accomplished. Look at that. Yes, fuck yeah. Oh my. Wait, that's it though? I don't get to go no further with the ninjutsu just as of yet. Not the quest anyway, but I do. Okay. Let me recalibrate. Let me think what to do. We got the main scenario quest. Let me get a sip of Coke. I'm sure that we'll have to kill some baddies for that. Maybe we'll even do a dungeon or something. Okay, so 35's the next one, right? Oh no! I just gotta equip my shit, y'all. Hold on. My gosh, I was about to do a major derpy poo. Don't want to do that. Let me find, let me sort my stuff here and sort. See if it becomes apparent. Not as in like the mother or father of something, but you know, apparent as in I notice it. Yeah, that's what I meant. I just didn't want there to be any confusion, y'all. Just thought I'd clarify. Let me get a sip of Coke. Oh my goodness. Boop, boop, boop. Ah, no. Go back. Boop, boop, boop. Where? I got this. Okay, hold on. It's in the armory box, right? Right here. Gosh, it's been... Yeah. Okay, equip it. Oh, heck yeah. Here we go. Some stuff to read. What we got? Transferring hotbar settings. By changing your job to ninja. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting another eyelash in my eye. That's not funny, dumbass. Stop laughing. Okay, I think I got whatever it was. You may carry over the hotbar and cross hotbar settings from Rogue. Okay, source, destination. Do I want to do that? Yeah, because they done fucked all my stuff up. They swapped my bars or something. Are they about to really fuck them up though when I click this? Because I ain't got time to read all this, y'all. It's too much for me. Like says the girl that reads every goddamn quest in the game. Like the mob's names when she runs by them and stuff. Yeah, apparently so. I'm clicking it. Oh God, thank you. Yes, okay, it didn't mess anything up too bad. Also, let me do this. Recommended gear. Okay. And we'll update. Let's, hold on. Let me rename this to Ninja. Well, how do you do it? What the hell's wrong with it? Change the set name. There we go. Ninja. Ninja. There we go. Yeah. Very good. You did a good job. Okay, offhand, yeah, so you just have your daggers. Both of them go in your main hand, y'all. I don't know how that works. How would I hold two daggers in my hand? You know, that's... I'm tempted to make a joke, but it's a bit of a stretch, so I'm going to skip it. Ay, ay, ay. Click on the boy. It's Obro. Obro would give you your first lesson in the art of ninjutsu. Except... Obro? Yes, I can sense it. That's what he says, y'all. Says, though you are not of our blood, the soul of my people is strong in you. Well, it's not the soul of your people, bro. It's your brother's soul, literally. That's a weird way to refer to your brother. He says, you are one of us now, a shinobi. Yeah, I'm a shinobi, y'all. Obro says, and yet your training has only just begun. Yeah, well, I mean, I know that because I literally just came to the dojo 15 minutes ago. You know, I didn't feel like I was putting on a 3rd degree black belt or something, you know. Like, my God. This boy thinks I'm hella stupid. I'm not the smartest. I'm not the sharpest tool, the brightest bulb, but goddamn. He treats me, he just condescends to me left, right, and center. Let me situate myself. There we go. That's better. It reminds me of a song, y'all. We've only just begun. I don't know what that song is, but it's in my head. I don't know who sings it. Maybe it's Marvin Gaye. Don't hold me to it. Obro says, heed my words well, Natalie. For the shinobi, blade and mind are one. Okay, well, they are definitely if you get stabbed in the head. I mean, if somebody stabs you in the head with a fucking sword, then they're literally one. He says, the weak mind gives rise to a weak blade. The false mind gives rise to a false blade. But the mind that is strong and true, that blade will know no equal. Okay, I'm with that. He's getting me hyped up, y'all. He's getting me hyped up to do some ninja shit. He says, such were the teachings of my master. Y'all, his master was Master Splinter. Yeah, it was a rat. A giant rat lived in the sewers, fed his turtle children pizza. That's really something to feed your kids all the time. But they didn't have much money. They were living in the goddamn sewer, y'all. What the fuck you expect? Cut them some slack. I'm gonna get a sip of Coke. Ow, my elbow started hurting, y'all. I must have got too excited when I reached for the Coke can. I've done injured myself, y'all. God damn, it don't take nothing. Fucking. Ay. Okay, I'm better now. I apologize. So the shinobi must keep presence of mind. Oh, I didn't read the rest of this. Let me start over with him. It says, such were the teachings of my master, his master, and his master's master before him. The shinobi must keep presence of mind at all times, or his blade may as well be one of grass. Okay, so he's saying the blade will get limp if you ain't got the presence of mind, y'all. And that happens during sexual performance too. If you start focusing on yourself and not your partner, you're gonna be pushing rope. Also, if you masturbate too much and watch too much porn, boys these days be goddamn, y'all, they be pushing fucking rope. And I'm not here for it. Quit watching all that goddamn porn. That was inappropriate. Yes. Obro says, that is the lesson of the mind. Now we shall begin the lesson of the body. Oh, that's the lesson I want. How do we do that one? Oh, goody. He says, you will recall that the art of ninjutsu involves using hand gestures. Right, sign language. Yeah, we done figured that out. Called mudra, to summon the energies of heaven, earth, and man. Okay. It's kind of getting a little shamanistic almost. If he started rattling off the elements, I was going to be like, hold up now. Thrall would like a word, okay? 10, that's what they call all that when you put it together. Even though he's not very good. Like the shinobi clearly were not masters of math, okay? They were masters of ninjutsu. But when you put together, let's see, heaven, earth, and man, that's 3 things, okay? Yet we're calling it 10, y'all. 10. It's missing 7 things for that to be appropriate. Ay, ay, ay. Chi and Jin in the Doman tongue. Okay, Doman's got weird tongues apparently. I ain't the only one that noticed it, I'm sure. He says myriad techniques can be unleashed depending on the mudra you combine and the order in which you do so. But perhaps I'm getting ahead of myself. Boy, you've been getting ahead of yourself ever since I met you. Goddamn, if you do it any further, it's going to take you a year to catch up. He says a child must learn to walk before he can run. Yeah, and crawl before he can walk. I mean, where are you going with this? I mean, come on, Captain Obvious. Let me get a sip of Coke. My little brain's just fucking rattling around in my head, y'all. It's not in there very good, y'all. Y'all's brains are probably like, they probably don't like hit the walls of your head when you do your head one way to the other. But mine does. I can feel it. It goes like boop, bitty boop. Boop, boop, every time I move my head. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Oh my, is it because my brain's too little or my head's too big? I've been wondering that for a while. Let me get a sip of Coke. It could be both, y'all. You know, two things can be true at once. People like to say that. I reckon because it's true. But also, that's not the only reason. You know, people like to say things that are false as well. They really quite enjoy it. I've spoken to many people like that, trust me. Obro says, to begin, I would see you master your first mudra. 10, the mudra of heaven. Summon the energy of heaven and project it forth, and from your hand will fly a flaming star or Fuma shuriken. Oh shit, so I can cast stuff. Is that what he's telling me? Like I can be like something of a caster? Because that sounds cool. He says outside of the storehouse you will find... Oh my God, oh my good God. Yeah, I apologize. My mouth was closed. I didn't know it was coming, y'all. If you heard it, that's an apology, okay? The burp got me, y'all. He says outside the storehouse, you will find a mokujin. Okay. He said a wooden man of the sort traditionally used in Dharma for training. Oh, right. That must be the thing. Y'all, I always say I learn at least one new thing every day, sometimes two, if I'm lucky. So a mokujin is the thing that Bruce Lee, like if you see him on the YouTube videos, like he's doing all this, you know, he's whacking his forearms on it and doing all this real fast stuff. That's what he's talking about. He says, do as I have told you and strike it with a Fuma shuriken. I will observe your technique from a distance. Well, yeah, you better back up a ways, because I don't know what I'm doing. This thing is like, goddamn, don't let your girl play golf either. Like, unless you want to get killed by a fucking golf ball. Or a club. That could happen as well. I don't hold on to things too well. Sometimes I let the club go. It's a thing. It's happened. Also, golf sucks. It's boring as fuck. A bunch of goddamn... It's an uppity people game. Leave the dock storehouse. Yes. It's more fun if you have some beer, though. If you can get drunk, you know, drink some Budweiser or drink some Miller Lite. It can be fun. Maybe you have like a little, you know, a little thing of hooch in your pocket, drink some whiskey. Then it can be really fun. Let's see. Oh, yes. Oh. Hang on. First, okay, let me just click on it. A training mannequin of the far... Is that how you spell mannequin? Huh. I guess so. Of Far Eastern makes it... you know, I don't think I've ever seen the word mannequin spelled before. Gosh darn. How deprived am I? A Far Eastern make has been set in the ground. Yes. Okay, so I need to whack on it with that spell. Let me find it. Hold on. Actions. Roll. No, those are like your cooldowns. Hi. My mouth is doing funny things, y'all. It's upsetting me. It's not making... I think it's got tired and it's not making the shapes that I'd like to make to make the sounds I want to make. It's a hell of a problem, y'all. I hope that never happens to y'all. Let me see. But I tell you, y'all, sometimes I yap so much, literally, you think I'm kidding you. I've said this before, but goddamn it, I'll say it again because it's true. It's true. Sometimes my tongue gets tired. Like, I actually, you lift weights? Y'all lifted weights, you know how you get a pump? Like, I literally start getting that feeling in the base of my tongue, y'all. And it makes it actually hard. It actually gets harder to enunciate words. Because my tongue is fucking tired, y'all. God. I'm going to start training it, I reckon. Well, I could think of a few good ways to do that. Okay, we won't list them out. Okay, never mind. Gonna have a sip of Coke. Let the tongue rest for a second. Can you please stop moving it around in your mouth? Let me see. Actions? I'm not even doing nothing. Look, right here. Where should I put it? I'll put it right there. But he said, what did he... Hold on. That's not the right thing, right? No. Let me look. I'm going to have to calm down for just a second so I can actually find this. It sucks calming down, y'all. It's hard to do. Sensing the soul of his ancestors, he wanted me to... It was some ability called something. Use Fuma Shuriken. Okay. Fuma Shuriken is... And that's not on my bar. Okay, we're just making sure it's not there. Actions. Okay, but I have 10 and I have ninjutsu. Okay, so maybe something happens and it becomes that. Let me try this. It won't let me put it on my bar. Seal redeem stretch. Thank you, Seal. Gosh, she always recognizes when I need to like stretch. I don't know how she does it, but she does. Let me stretch. Here we go. I'll try not to make weird sounds. It's harder than it looks. Oh my gosh, thank you, Seal. I got my arms over my head. Lean back on one side, to the other. That's what we gotta do. Okay, get it all out. Oh my. Okay. Thank you, Seal. She's giving me the head pat. Thank you, thank you. That helps me calm down, y'all. Oh gosh, that feels so good. I feel so much more at home now and relaxed. Oh, there's nothing like... Also hot showers, y'all. Long stretches and hot showers. Like, I always feel like a new woman when I take a hot shower. Let's see. Okay, let me try to do this. 10. Okay, that did something. What'd it do? Okay, so that gives mudra. Okay, we'll figure. I'm not reading all that bullshit. I'll figure it out my damn self. I'm like a real engineer, y'all. You know, they don't read directions. If they would have, y'all. I almost said something that's crazy as hell, y'all. I almost said that if the engineers read directions, we would have never made it to the moon. But y'all know that, y'all know that would have been a lie, because you can't go to a destination that doesn't fucking exist. They made it up, y'all. It's just a goddamn prop. Thing's made out of cheese. I don't know how they get it up there every night, but they do. Sun's real though. You can tell it's real. Oh my gosh. Okay, so make the ritual. Okay, so sign language. Here we go. 10. And now what do I do? Well, what's it do if I target something? You know what? I'm gonna read it, y'all. Apparently it's very complex. Make the ritual hand gesture for heaven. It lasts 6 seconds. It's got 2 charges. Triggers the cooldown of weapon skills mudra and ninjutsu upon execution. Right. Okay, let me hit this thing. Let me just hit it. Oh, you can't just hit it. Sit. Yes. I targeted it. I can't do that. Okay. Okay. Further investigation is needed. Let me go back in my actions. Okay. None of these, you know, I've already got all these. Y'all, every time I read that, Aeolian Edge, I think of areola, of course, which is basically a nipple. We're cutting them with our titties, y'all. My goddamn nipples have done got so sharp I can use them as a damn weapon. That's what that is. Aeolian Edge, y'all. Let me get a sip of Coke. I can cut fucking glass with these nipples, y'all. God damn. Let's see. 10. Right, but it wouldn't let me put this on the bar. Oh, but I can put it on that type of bar. Okay, hold on just a second. Well, what do I want it? I'll just put it right here. It says it executes a specific ninjutsu action. Right? Coinciding with the combination of mudra made immediately beforehand. Okay, so you use this and then you use that, but for some crazy fucking reason they won't let me just put it right here where I want to put it. The goddamn fascists, y'all. Motherfuckers. Sons of bitches. Okay, let's try it. Let's see what happens. Boom, boom. Fuck yeah. Did you see that? God damn, I'm becoming more ninja-like every single day. Okay, let me go over here. They got me smacking my lips, y'all. Did you see that? Oh, bro, did you see what I did? Huh? Don't look at me like that. Uncross your fucking arms, y'all. Y'all know about body language. He's guarded. He's closed himself off from me. Put your arms by your side, or I'm not talking to you. Open yourself up to me. Don't try to resist me. You know what? I'm just going to talk to him. These people don't listen. Obro says, yes, that will do, Natalie. What do you... What? What do you mean, that'll do? That was the best goddamn jiu-jitsu you've ever seen. And you know it. Why these people always do me like this? They withholding is what they are. They withhold praise from me. God damn it. If you've ever worked a job and had a boss like that, no matter what you did, it goddamn matter. You work 80 hours a week. Spend your whole, work your fingers to the bone. And then they're just like, yep, appreciate you. You have my gratitude. Ugh. Says clearly we did not misjudge your petition. Okay, it's on the back end, y'all. He put the prop. I got ahead of myself. It's okay. I don't have to pull out my ninja star. Okay, I just calmed down a little bit. He put the praise on the back end. Clearly we did not misjudge your potential. That's right. Says perhaps you also felt your body becoming lighter. Well, I can't really say that, but do go on. He says this is but another benefit of your training. Weight loss? He's saying I lost a couple pounds over there doing doing the ninjutsu. Yeah, I mean exercise is good for you. You know, we know that. Okay. He says, you may find yourself able to dance through the air with your blades drawn. Oh shit, y'all, like a ballerina. Like the goddamn ballerina princess I am. Yes. It's like goddamn Footloose up in here, y'all. Kevin Bacon. Gotta love him. You know, there was that one movie where he was like in a basement digging through the stone and he was chugging orange juice. That was a weird movie. I can't remember what it was called, but it was strange. He says, but be mindful. The true shinobi sees that no movement is wasted. That's right. That's right. That's like I'm like Conor McGregor before he fell off. You know, he started, I think he got on them drugs, y'all. He's hella fucked up now. Looks like a goddamn gorilla. Huh? I think ever since Nate Diaz whipped his ass, he kind of hadn't been the same. You know, he did get revenge, but he ain't never been the same. Obro says, you demonstrated your skills well against the wooden man, but wood does not strike back. I'll be goddamn. What kind of wood you talking about, boy? 'Cause mine does. He says, your next opponent will not be so docile. Prepare yourself. Okay, well, let's do it then. And come on, bring it on. I'm ready. Huh. Let's go. Oh, he's gonna stick me in one of these things, is he? It's a duty. Duty calls my first mudra. Let's go. Level 34 duty, y'all. Okay, I'm all about it. But I don't like... I need to... Hold on, don't fuck with me just yet. These are Anobis. They're coming at me. Let's go this way. I wanted to change a bind. Hold on, I'll just put it right here for now. Damn. Okay, let's do this then. Damn, that died quick. Oh, they all died. Hold on. That's AOA. I didn't know it was AOA. Okay. Very cool. Let's do it again. Boop. Boop. Hey, oh my god. They blowing up on me. Y'all see that? Like the little fireballs. They're like little bombs or something. Oh god damn. That's, oh my god. That frog pulled me in with his tongue, y'all. Very inappropriate behavior. He's gonna get fucked up, though. I better use that ability. They might not give me credit if I don't. Do I take damage when I use it? What's going on? Oh, I gotta fight the boy now. I don't mind whoop his ass too. Kick his ass, sea bass. Let me use my big dick ability. Boop. There we go. Have some of that, boy. Yeah, what do you think about that? How you like me now? How you like them apples? Oh, he got his ass whipped, y'all. He got his ass whipped. That was easy. There's Ragson. Hey, Rag says hi. Hello. How are you doing today? Glad to see ya. Hope you're doing good. It's been a minute since I played Final Fantasy, and I was excited as hell this morning, even though I was a touch under the weather today. But I was like, yeah, I got back on the free-to-play, and I leveled up a character off stream, and I'm back, and I'm freaking happy, because, God, we just became a ninja, Rag. Hadn't long become a ninja. We're trying to figure out how to play it. I gotta fix some binds. Let me see. Oh, bro, talk to me, boy. You got your ass handed to you. Like, I literally pulled both his butt cheeks off. I only speak in literals. I don't use metaphors on this channel, y'all. I actually pulled his ass off. I just popped it right off his butt cheeks, and I handed it back to him. I said, here you go, sir. Here's your ass. You can have it back now. There wasn't much back there, honestly. It's a little bit flat. He's a touch flat back there. It's a pancake, y'all. It ain't a... It's a, you know, a pancake is a type of cake. But, you know, it ain't the kind of cake you want, okay? You want some cake back there. I ain't telling y'all nothing. Let me get a sip of Coke. Rag says, I am gonna ask a T-girl I know out tonight. Oh, Rag, very cool. That is cool. I hope she says yes. That could be a hell of a good time. Rag says, I'm so sleepy right now. I ate dinner not long ago. Oh, what'd you have? Anything good? I've been thinking, my little tummy started rumbling just a couple minutes ago, and my mind's starting to drift toward, you know what I've been eating for lunch? The last couple days, I made myself a sausage, egg, and cheese omelet for lunch, and it was so good. Oh, bro says, I see. Y'all, they got to, I mean, it's only fair they give me a ninja outfit that's at least as good as his, right? Because I beat his ass. Yeah, I deserve an outfit at least as good as his. They got me dressed up in these rags, y'all. Sabambe says, or Shubambe? How was I saying it earlier? Sabame, yes. What Obro means to say is that he's not seen anyone master the fundamentals of ninjutsu with such swiftness. Is that not so, Obro? That's right, Obro. Spit it out, boy. He's still doing this thing. He's still doing this thing where he's withholding from me. the praise. He don't want to give it. And I'm the kind of girl I needed. I need to know when I did a good job. He says, this is the queer milkmaid, don't forget. In case anybody forgot, this girl right here, this is the queer milkmaid, okay? That's what they named her, y'all. I didn't give her that name. It's literally on her name tag. All right. But now he's throwing shade on her, talking about, I'm capable of speaking for myself, Sabame. But it is true. Natalie has exceeded even my own expectations. Her blade slices through the air as a fish glides through water. Yeah, that's right, and not no damn jellyfish either, because they don't be gliding too good. And also, they're not really a fish, honestly. There ain't no goddamn way that's a fish. And people will sit here and I'll say, a whale's a fish, and they'll argue with me about that. But then they'll turn right around and call a goddamn jellyfish a fish and look at me like I'm crazy. I ain't here for it, y'all. It's bullshit. Y'all, I'm gonna take a little breaky po in just a couple of minutes. But back with bro, he says, but that is enough training for the day. Now it's my turn to be the student and you the teacher. Well, you know what? Right. That's right. I thought my brain flipped that around. I was like, hold on. I just whipped his ass. I just knocked his little dick in the dirt. And he's going, yeah. So he says, I would learn the ways of Eorzea. You will instruct me. Yes. I think you should say, will you instruct me? He thinks he's goddamn Yoda, y'all. He's not. Bro says, you have my gratitude, Natalie. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. Oh, the little bow. That's a shit bow, y'all. Did you see it? That wasn't 45 degrees. That was not 45 degrees. That was about 25 degrees. And if we know anything about proper bows, we know that a proper bow that actually affords respect to the other person is 45 degrees. Okay, he maintained eye contact with me as well, which implies that not only was he not given the proper respect, he also didn't trust me. Y'all, I'm a goddamn expert on this shit, y'all. I'll be looking out for it. I'm not just paranoid, okay? It's not how it looks. Bro says, first, I would better know the terrain. Let me try again. I would better know the terrain of Lenosha. It's something amusing. And y'all, I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all, I'm back. And I'm glad to be back. All right, let me get situated. Now, where were we at? Okay, bro says, yes, he was saying he wanted to know the terrain of Lena. And then he says, is something amusing? Well, I'm not laughing. For once in my life, I'm actually not laughing. Okay. Right, yeah, I thought his bow was bullshit. I remember thinking that. I said, that's a shit bow. Right, and it's funny because he's talking about it now. He says, oh, my bow. I see. I would have thought a simple gesture of courtesy would be so complicated. Or he says, who would have thought that, rather? Like this is it. Cough. What? I'll be confusing me now. Let's see. Sabambe says, forgive him. I guess I'm making him nervous, y'all. I done beat him up. He says, forgive him. Obro has not been quite himself since coming to these shores. It would seem that neither the food nor the climate agrees with him. Oh my. I mean, she's telling on this boy. Basically, she's saying he's been having a shit, y'all. Like the Hershey squirts. Oh my God. Put him on blast, Sabambe. Obro says, and let us not forget the stink. Okay, so he's using the word stink because he knows that that's what she's talking about. Of those infernal house birds. All the more reason for us to complete our mission swiftly and return to more hospitable environs. Okay, mister. Nobody calls it environs, okay? Across all the languages of all the fucking worlds, it's environment. Please don't do this. Please do not abuse the language in this way. He says, anyhow, Natalie, that would suffice for the day. Practice well your ninjutsu and return when you are ready for your next lesson. Wait, I mean, how you gonna... Hold on, y'all. Like, I kind of understand it, but this boy, I done beat his ass. How is he gonna give me the lesson? I'm the sensei here. That's right. I'm the one in charge now. But you know, I guess it's just like teachers in real life. You know, they say those that can't do, teach. That's exactly what's going on, right? I nailed it. So he's going to be the teacher because he sure as hell can't do. Oh my. Sabambe says, it would seem you have some practicing to do as well. That's right. I mean, call him out. Gosh, I love the queer milkmaid, y'all. She's awesome. He got called out. Did you see him jump? My first mudra complete. Easy. Okay. God, we're still on. Okay, yeah. My feisty little chocobo. What? That's a job quest? Let me see. Oh, but I'm unattuned. But I'm attuned to quest. You know what? I'm going to ride down there and look at it. But I might swap over to the story quest like the MSQ. Boop. Hippity bop. Hippity hop. Let me get a sip of Coke Zero. Oh. All right, let's have a look. I gotta go south. The best direction in all the world, in all the known lands, across the known universe. Let's see. My feisty little chocobo. Yeah, I'm gonna ride my feisty little chocobo to go look at this quest, y'all. Let's go down here and I'm gonna get that aetherite. You know. Right through here. Okay. I was like, what? Yeah, we got to go up through here. Oh, this is snake molt. Well, that's a heck of a thing to call it. Do you know, like, molt? I think that's like a snake skin, right? Because they say, like, they molt. Spiders molt. I don't know much about it, y'all. But maybe a thing or two. Enough to be dangerous, like as with most things. Look at that. Huh? Look at this. Will-o'-the-wisp. Those are in Oblivion too, y'all. And they'll kill the shit out of you. Also, they start showing up around level 32. Level 30 also. Yes, so there's no confusion. In Oblivion as well, if I'm not mistaken. Gosh, I love Oblivion. Hi, it's my spirit animal. Okay, we're still going the right way. They put a bunch of danger in the path, though. Why'd they put all this shit all over the road? Aggravating. It's like in WoW, they tell you on the load screen, stay on the road to avoid monsters. In Final Fantasy, stay on the road to get fucked in the ass. Yeah. Oh my. Go up this way. I see. Oh my God, it's way up there. I could have went that way back there. Hi. Little attention span I got just ain't worth it, y'all. It is not worth it. Going up here. Okay, just wanted to have a look at that Wood Whaler sentry. They wear masks, y'all. It's kind of weird, honestly. Like these girls on OnlyFans be wearing masks. You know, they don't want you to know who they are. They don't want their moms to know what they're doing. When they're in there, like they're living in their goddamn parents' house, y'all. They got the door locked. They got a mask on. They're not worried about mom finding out, but they know dad be looking at shit, and he might see. He sees his daughter on all of it. He's like, oh my fucking God, she's dead. Like he'll kick the fucking door down. Yeah. Okay, I understand why they wear masks. It makes sense. Yeah. Boo. But also, it kind of just, if you can get away with it, it makes sense in general because you get to live like a double life, really. Let's see. Okay, talk to the Chocobo Porter. Nothing. There we go. Let me get a sip of Coke. Ah. It's not ice cold anymore, but it's still pretty good. It holds up pretty well. Okay, Dosette. Let's have a look at her. They all wearing masks, y'all, and in a fucking cult. Damn, that's a big bow she's got. Holy shit, she's compensating for something, y'all. Does she also drive a Corvette? My feisty little Chocobo. Dosette appear. Does this have anything to do with my job quest? Or when you get caught up on the job quest, does it just start giving like random stuff? Well, okay, just accept it. See what it says. Oh, god damn, she's... Oh my god, y'all. We done found a sniffer. Holy shit, y'all. She's up under... Gosh, she's like burrowing under my armpits, y'all, sniffing. Oh my god, she's one of those types. Holy shit, lady. I just had a shower. I got deodorant on. She's a damn sniffer. She says, sniff, sniff. The unmistakable smell of Chocobo clings to you, adventurer. Would I be correct in assuming that you have your own trusty steed? Yeah, you'd be correct. She says, hey, I thought so. Now tell me, is your bird battle trained? Y'all, this ain't got nothing. This ain't got nothing to do. Y'all, I be derping. This ain't got nothing to do with my job quest. If not, you might consider, so I'll probably get the next one at 35, and they just fill in with these like little plus quests. Yup. I think that's what they do. She says, if not, you might consider seeking the advice of Luculot. That's a damn hell of a name. Gosh. Over at Bent Branch Meadows. He says, the Ishgardian native is something of a prodigy in all matters concerning our fine feathered friends. He should be able to help you attain greater affinity with your bird. Well, look, I'm not sure how much closer I want to get with my bird, lady. Like, what are you trying? Like, I think we're like close enough, honestly. I'm happy with the, you know, the person-pet relationship, okay? I don't really want the bird fucking moving in with me, if you know what I'm saying. Like, she might try to leave her goddamn toothbrush at my house or something. Fuck's sake. Okay. Now I'm gonna fuck, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with the main quest a little bit. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Believe in your schliff. The Hawthorne Hut. Let's go over yonder. It says this fee is waived when using an Aetheryte ticket. Well, how the heck do you get an Aetheryte ticket? I mean, like, do I have to eat like a bunch of chocolate bars? Is it like finding a golden ticket? I don't know. We're teleporting though, I know that. It's easy, y'all. Boop. Ba-boop. Okay, we're here. We're at the Hawthorne Hut. Let me just have a look around. What do I see? Oh my, there's people here, y'all. Actual real folks. The folks are out folksing, y'all. Look at them. This one's the goddess of the hand, Sapphire Frey. Cutie. Yeah. This one's Hope's Legacy. Clara Powerwood. Wanderer. Amazing. Simply amazing. Okay. Enough gawking. Don't gawk at the folks. Where do I gotta go? Oh, over here to Little Solace. Why's it gotta be little, home? Oh, that's not the right button. There we go. Oh, and I need to bind this differently. I'll do it when I get there. Surely I'll remember. Surely I won't get distracted. I got faith. I'm going this way. Watch out for the giant gnats. You know, they're not giant to me anymore. I'm level 31. One more level, I'll be double their level, y'all. They're only level 16. Basically, I could easily fuck them up if only I wished to do so. But I do not, so I'm going to carry on. I'm going this way to Little Solace. Not to be confused with Big Solace or Medium Solace. It's just little, okay? You just have to go with the fucking hand you're dealt, y'all. Okay, here's Camuxio. Never thought I'd be back with Camuxio, y'all. Gosh, these things just aggravate me to no end. Goddamn uppity ass lettuce, y'all. It's a damn cabbage. It's a talking cabbage with wings, okay? Ay, ay, ay. Camuxio wants you to discuss peace with Frixio. Frixio? Y'all, do you think Frixio gives a frick? I don't think Frixio gives not a single frick, y'all. Even though they call him Frixio. Except, y'all, I got mom jokes for days, okay? Y'all know about dad jokes. I got goddamn mom jokes. They don't call me mommy for nothing, okay? You get a sip of Coke Zero. Oh, yeah. It's still tasty, y'all. It's hanging on. It's hanging on to what little life it's got left in it. Okay, Kamuxio, let's hear it. What do you got to say? Kamuxio says, this one has been expecting walking one. Oh, here we go with this kind of bullshit. I've told them so many times to speak plain English to me. But this is what I get. Kamuxio says, this one fetches elder one. Okay, go right ahead. You're excused. Go get the elder one. I hope she ain't telling me to do it. Okay, here she comes. Here comes the spoiled cabbage, y'all. Look how old she is. Oh my gosh. She's about 10 years out of date, y'all. God damn. Okay, Frixio says, this one is pleased to see walking one. Somebody put her in a refrigerator, y'all. She's not going to make it much longer if you don't. Frixio says, welcome to the home of these ones. Uh-huh. Papa Limo says, oh yeah, here's these two chuckle fucks. This is Papa Limo, and this is Susie Rottencrotch. I think that's her name. Yep, that's what we're going with. But Papa says, there you are, Natalie. We have just been hearing tale of your deeds, and endearing do. Well done. You know, that's too many damn words that start with a D for me. Y'all know my favorite word that starts with a D. I don't have to say it, so I'm not going to. Frixio says, the walking ones who aided Norexia. This one is grateful. Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna have to have some like chloroseptic throat spray after this, because I woke up with a sore throat this morning, and all this yapping done your girl in, y'all. Gosh. Papa Limo says, a pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? Well, you ain't got to be so polite, you little cherry-nosed fucker. Just spit it out, Papa Limo. Come on, boy. Like this one, I mean, she would probably appreciate some brevity, y'all. She ain't got much time left, okay? I'm not making this up. But Frixio says, this one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial ones closely. Okay. So you got some binoculars out, you hid behind a tree. What else did you do? She says, but these ones, what? Oh, see, she didn't use binoculars, y'all. They got up too close in the bush. That'll get you every time. You can't get too close. The fucking Imperials, they said, oh, we got a tail on us. What is that? Oh, that's not a cabbage plant. How did that fucking cabbage get in that lemon bush? Yeah, see, that's what happened. But Frixio says, but these ones watched too closely, and Imperial ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Yeah, they were going to make a salad, y'all, is what they were going to do. Make a chef salad. She'd go good with some croutons on her, get some ranch dressing, some ham, a boiled egg. Yeah, y'all, I want to eat Frixio. You know it's too close to lunchtime, like when I'm dressing her up with my eyes. Oh my gosh. Having nowhere else to hide, she says, this one fled into Todorok. Would that this one had not. In Todorok, a sinister one robed in black tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. Oh, like a giant rabbit or something. Because that's what eats, cabbage. Rabbits love cabbage. I used to have a rabbit. But I didn't feed it cabbage. I fed it rabbit food. I got it at Feed and Farm. It's an old store. It's not around anymore. Well, you know what? It might. I don't know. I haven't been in that part of town in a long time. This is Yida, y'all. I thought it was Susie Rottencrotch. I got it wrong. It's Yida. Damn. My bad. She says, a sinister one robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried than I am? I don't know, Yida. Maybe talk to a goddamn psychologist. Maybe talk to several therapists. It sounds like you've got an anxiety disorder, honey. Papa Limo says, Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. Oh my God, could y'all see this boy having a tattoo on his neck? Somebody that talks like this. You don't typically associate people like this with having tattoos on their neck. They don't tend to talk like this. Just been my observation, y'all. He says, this missive bears the words of the Elder Seed Seer. I call her a seed seeker, y'all. Y'all know that. She be seeking that seed. She trying to get drenched is what I'm trying to say, y'all. She's hurting for her squirting. That wasn't necessary. It really wasn't. Frixio says, this one sees. So walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramah. And I don't know about y'all. I don't know if y'all noticed, but her glasses are too small for her face, y'all. How does she even see anything? Papa Lima says, plainly put, yes. Your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. Y'all, can you tell I'm running out of brain cells? Ay, ay, ay. Ida says, but it's not. Life's funner on less brain cells. We've established this. A lot of people go around, acting all highfalutin because they got a bunch of brain cells. But I'm here to tell you, it ain't all it's cracked up to be, y'all. Less brain cells is the way to go. Anyway, Yida says, but it's not as if the Gridanians dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends. That's right, they friend-zoned you. And they don't want anything to get in the way of that. Yeah, just the best of friends. She says that's why the Elder Seed Seeker wrote to you. Okay. Frixio says, this one well knows and respects Horned One Connie Senna. Be assured, like walking ones of Gridania, these ones have no desire for conflict. Oh, goddamn, of course the vegetables are tree huggers. Oh, God, where's my nukes at? Give me my nukes, y'all, my orbital strikes. Give me my machine guns, my AKs, my hand grenades, my landmines. Yes. Frixio says, see, look, y'all, look how tiny your goddamn glasses are. Ain't worth a fuck. Where'd she get those at? I'd like to meet the optometrist that prescribed those to her, because he must have been crazy as hell, y'all. He must have been touched in the head mightily. Okay. Let me get a sip of Coke Zero. Oh, that's a fine drink, y'all. That's a lovely beverage. I wish I had some whiskey. I'm gonna get some next time I go to town. I'm kind of hard up for it at this point. Sometimes you just want to get drunk, y'all. You just want to feel that good feeling, you know. Ay, ay, ay. Freaksio says these ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramah to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Well, I mean, they can't take you seriously because of the little glasses, hon. That's really what was going on. Get yourself some regular glasses and you'll be better off. Maybe get some contacts. You know. She might have dry eye, though. I imagine cabbages, you know, for one, they don't really have eyes. But if they did, I like to imagine they'd be quite dry. Potatoes have eyes, though. But she's not a potato. Okay, she's a cabbage. Make no mistake. Oh, we're looking up at the sky. Okay, Frixio says, against this one's wishes, Lord Ramah was summoned. We've established that, Frixio. We've already established that, hon. She says, and all those ones who took part became Dutch ones. Okay, so it was somebody was touching all these people. Okay, I reckon they was, you know, touching them on their private parts and stuff. If I had to imagine. That's why she's upset about it. Oh, God. Yeah, I remember this boy. I remember this. Yeah, so we overlap in our quest just a touch with where we left off. It's okay. You can't get it perfect. But that's a damn hell of a beard, though. Gandalf would be jealous of that. So would Dumbledore. Who else has an epic beard? Maybe even Santa Claus? Santa Claus himself would be jealous? Yeah. Or any random dwarf, okay? Because they all have great beards, let's be honest. Even the women have beards. Ay, ay, ay. Anyway, Frixio says these ones want so desperately to turn touch ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Alright. Frixio says touch ones meanwhile wanted to turn these ones into touch ones and did know how. So this one fled to little solace with all of those ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramah. Frixio girl, if you get me tongue-tied, I swear to God you're going on the fucking chopping block. And you'll be right there next to my onions too. Frixio says, but walking ones of Gridania need not fear touch ones or Lord Ramah. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramah is not callous and cruel. Okay. Are you sure about that? Because he looks a touch evil. We'll go along with it. You know what? I'll play along. It's fine. Let's hear more. Frixio says, so long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touch ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. Okay, Frixio. So you had me up until this part. So basically, if we come in his forest, he just like murders us outright, is what you're saying. But you're also saying he's not evil. So Frixio, I judge you as talking out of both sides of your mouth, girl. You ain't making no sense. I tell you, she belongs in a goddamn nursing home, y'all. She's done fucking went senile, y'all. I told you she was a couple of weeks spoiled. And I ain't telling you no lies. Put her in the goddamn fridge. Hurry up. Maybe that's like a nursing home for somebody like her, the refrigerator. Yeah, put her in the crisper too. Yeah, she'll fit right in. Frixio says, but this one has spoken. I'll say, she says this one's spoken enough about touch ones. Yeah, you can say that. Yeah. She says this one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania. And so, these ones ask for a chance to set things right. Okay, click the button. Here goes Papa Limo. He's got to put his little cherry nose in it. Look at his little nose, y'all. Somebody needs to put some hydrocortisone on that. Why is it fucking red? My God. Oh, me. Papa Limo says, by way of an addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. Okay, he says, in case of the Sliffs, Rama's influence had made them fiercely protective of their homeland. Yida says, that explains why they are so hostile toward trespassers. But what about the abductions? Papa says, a fine question, Yida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of tempered Sliff's desire for reconciliation. Another quality traditionally associated with Rama. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold. A timely reminder of the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Papa also says, Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. Excuse me, y'all. Throat's a little sore. Give me just a sec. Let me get a sip of Coke. Okay. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sliffs are united in their desire for peace. Frixio says, wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. So like Dear Diary. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Connie Senna. Oh yeah, y'all, she's got cataracts. Did you see her eyes? Papa Limo says, and with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Rama to rest. I agree. Are we done? Could you shut up? Yida's, oh my God, fucking Yida. Y'all, I'd like to yeet Yida's ass all the way across this fucking map. Yida says, that Schliff elder's very reasonable. I must say, you could learn a lot from him. Wait a minute. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about him? It's a her. Frixio. Y'all, why are they doing this? Frixio is a girl. She a girl. Talking about him. No. Unless I'm crazy as hell. Well, not many people are going to disagree with that, honestly. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Here's Papa Limo. Papa says, was that a jam? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us would recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. And he said would, not would. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Yida's getting mad, y'all. You don't fuck with a wordsmith, y'all. Papa's a bit something of a wordsmith. Yida says, anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Yeah, go tell your mommy all about it, okay? Papa says, fear not. We will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, you should appreciate it, we should appreciate it if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the adder's nest. Papa says, Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. That was a shit bow. That was also a shit bow. Even Papa Limo's out here doing shit bows, y'all. God. Frixio says, the honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Oh, we still standing on ceremony. Oh, goddamn. Look at her. Frixio, oh my, stopping me. Let me go, girl. She got my ears hot as hell. Frixio says, please wait, Walking One Natalie. This one is yet to give Walking One a token of its appreciation. Look, Frixio, listen, honey. Please do not give me a piece of your person. I do not need a piece of cabbage. Okay, I'm good, girl. Like, just, I don't want any cabbage, please. Oh, damn, a glass dildo? The fuck? Okay, never mind. I spoke too soon. Oh, Frixio, my goodness, honey, you know what I need, girl. Frixio says, when these ones summoned Lord Ramah, these ones were gifted this quote-unquote crystal. This one would now bestow the quote-unquote crystal upon Walking One as a symbol of these one's trust. Oh, thank you. I know exactly what to do with that crystal. Thank you. Oh, it floats too? Wow. Okay. A better gift than I thought. Oh gosh, where are we going? Up on some astral plane, y'all. We doing cosmic shit. Let me get a sip of Coke. I wasn't ready for all this. Oh my, blow my fucking eyes out, why don't you? God, don't they have dark mode in heaven? I mean, what the fuck? Frixio goes, oh, this one was not mistaken about Walking One. Yeah, they done found out that I convey. Maybe you can get it right the third time? Convene? I don't know, y'all. I'm well out of brain cells at this point. I'm running on fumes. But yes, I talked to the Crystal Mommy. They just found out. Commune, maybe that was the word. Yeah, I communed with the Crystal Mommy. That one works. I was looking for a word that started with C, and I found one. Frixio says, Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Oh, is that so? I mean, sure. Frixio says, a brilliant light from within Walking One enveloped the crystal. Oh my God, did I already insert that thing? She says, this one saw. God, y'all, I didn't mean for her to see that. Oh my. This is getting off the rails, y'all. I knew I had to let that exhibitionist, in me, but I didn't know it's going to come right out. Frixio says, mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Well, I mean, I've got plans for it later tonight, Frixio. You're not going to have to wait too long, okay? My gosh. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. You know what, Frixio? I got just the place for it, honey. I know just exactly where to put it, okay? I don't need instructions from a cabbage. Camuxio says, before walking, god damn. Camuxio says, before walking one's return to Gridania, this one would ask walking one to watch touched ones. Camuxio says, so long as touched ones are not troubled, touched ones will not make trouble. Well, I mean, that makes a lot of sense, you know. That makes a heck of a lot of sense to me. Camuxio says, if walking one witnesses touched ones making no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. Why is this so funny to read? It's fun to read and it's funny to read. Camuxio says, these ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touch ones. Okay, y'all, golly. They put a pace on me there. They really did. I was trying to get away from them. They just kept, I thought I was a yapper. Make no mistake, fucking, what's happening here? We got Succubus Momo? She like pulling out the bed in front of me? Oh my Lanta. She's laughing. She's welcoming me. Let me welcome her. She's doting upon me. Wave. Ay, ay, ay. What a cutie. Let me get a sip of Coke. I gotta wind this down, y'all. I'm completely tapped out. I am out of brain cells. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, y'all. It was a heck of a lot of fun today. We did it. We set out to become a ninja. We moved on, y'all. We got our bachelor's degree in Rogue. We're now on the master's program, y'all. We fucking a ninja. That's what we are. But thank you, everybody. Everybody that came out and chatted with me. Thank you. Everybody that lurked. Thank you. And everybody that will watch the VOD. Thank you all. I appreciate all the support I get. What is today? Let me think a second. Today is probably Thursday. Yes, it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be off Friday. And I will be back Saturday at 10 a.m. sharp. And I'll be playing SWTOR most likely. There's the girlfriend. She says, good stream. Thank you, honey bunny. I'm glad you liked it. And what else? Let me think if I got anything else to tell you. No, I think that's it. Other than that, I just hope y'all have a really good rest of your day. And whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. I'll see you all later. And bye-bye for now.